Hello, everybody.
Hello.
No, who's here?
Hi.
Ooh, who's lurking?
No, I got to bring up my phone and see anything else. Okay, I think live there. Yay, we're live.
Yay, good.
I never knew
Irina.
what tells me.
Hey, Irina.
Hey, Irina.
And I turned down my volume. What just happened on my phone?
Oh, no, I can still hear you.
Well, I know, but my phone was echoing me. I'm like,
oh,
what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck?
Hey, Bob. Hi, honey. Hi, Irina.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Randy.
Hi,
Nice to see
Hi,
you.
everybody.
New name.
Irina?
Yeah, that's a new name for me.
Irina. I think it's Yarina, right?
Irina. She was I've seen her before on other shows.
Oh.
I don't have her information.
She's been following me a little bit, and I really appreciate it. She was just over at Glamis.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Irina. I'm glad you're kind of new. We like newbies.
Glad
It's
you
fun to
came. We
meet new
have
people.
fun. Becky and I are always on together, and then we have a guest, and Angie's one of our favorite guests.
I'm one of their favorite.
Yeah.
Hi, Christy.
Don't tell the others.
Okay, I won't.
Don't tell anybody else.
Okay, I won't.
Hi, Christy. Nice to see you.
Christy, it's good to see you. I'm glad you found us.
So everybody here has been busy on other shows. Randy,
it's been a busy week for me.
That I was watching on
Yarina, there's a whole new world out here.
Have fun.
If you go, you can pick up some incredible deals. Like Ella at Save Here First.
Yep.
She gets pallets, and man, she is my drugstore. Because she gets all kinds of. She gets beauty products. She gets aspirins. Things like
whatever
that.
The pallet has, yeah.
All medication, all those kind of things, and she sells them for like, less than even half of what you can get it for Walmart. She always prices it out, and I get incredible deals from her. I stock my medicine cabinet with that woman.
And I do vintage, collectibles, oddities. I find stuff I like. I don't know what it is. I buy it because I don't know what it is. So I'm like, what is this? Let's buy it and figure it out. So I'm kind of like just all over the place.
Well, and you do craft items too.
Yes, I have crafty sales once or twice a month where I go and like today, you guys, today I went to a rummage. The citywide rummage sales are going on.
Oh, wow.
And
hi, Leslie.
I saw somebody post on Facebook that they had all crafts.
Oh, wow.
Well, when I got there was 2 tables and I like bought all of it, right? And she's like, you should have been here this morning. We had 6 tables. They were all full. That's how many people came. And I was like, yeah, but I work. I did get some really cool stuff for the next crafty show. So if you're a crafter, I do that. Becky, oh my gosh. Becky is the knowledge queen of like antiques and glassware. Like if I have a question, I go to Becky.
Yeah, she's a glass woman.
Yeah, she's our glass lady.
I have ceramics, glass.
I'd put her up against any of the other glass sellers any day.
Yep. Yeah, but there's a whole plethora of wonderful ladies.
Treasures. Becky is extremely knowledgeable, and I watched her for a long time. That's where I got a lot of my knowledge from there. And I'll ask her, and then Steven's Unique Antiques that's on with her. I've asked him, and I'll email him and ask him a question too. So they're really nice and helpful.
Yeah,
so I always like.
Yeah, there's a lot of great people on YouTube. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Randy, go subscribe. If you're not subscribed to Becky, make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, go subscribe to me.
Becky's got pretty things on her shelf.
Always. Her shelf for my drool.
I have my lucky skunk too. It's hiding the fish.
Becky, when I was on my vacation, Yeah, when I was on vacation, I saw it was some armadillo antique mall something. And
Brass down armadillo?
yes.
Yeah, we have 2 of them here.
Well, this one was in Iowa, and let me tell you, the price of their swung vases, I would have had to take out a mortgage.
Huh?
I was like falling over, like their
I know.
prices. I'm like, $200 for a 10-inch
Oh,
one.
Yeah,
Like,
the little ones.
Who
like the
stole
bigger
his
ones were
bittersweet? Was it Tooch?
Denise.
A bittersweet with legs. Denise did. Yeah.
For
Woo.
too little. Way too little.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know.
like this big one, this big orange one, $699.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea swung vases were that much.
Well,
Makes
and
me wonder what my
they
special one
are,
is.
the more they go for.
Well, because my mom gave me one. It's white with like clear
In the heart
glass
of the artist
gold
ship.
on the swung vase, and then it's got hand painting and it says made in Italy, and it's a swung vase. I wonder if that's worth anything. I'm not going to sell it. It's my mom. She gave it to me. It was from her first
I think
boyfriend.
you showed it to us before.
Yeah, I did show it to you. Yeah.
It was pretty, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah, even the Italian ones can be worth money, but a lot of people are, if they're looking for swung bases, maybe they only want Viking. Or I'm into partial to Northwood. That's a Northwood. That one glows. I like these. That one's black. I like that.
Yeah, I sold that black glass tray. Oh my gosh, that was so. Patty Rose bought it from me. That was so beautiful. I can't imagine a swung vase in black.
See?
Oh yeah,
Did
I have one glowy tonight
Did
too.
you see my dresser tray at any of the things I've shown it at recently, Angie?
I don't
should bring
remember.
it here now. But this one's my grandma's. It's a real dresser tray.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
Randy,
pretty.
that's beautiful.
I'll probably
beautiful.
bring it to one of our auctions.
You're gonna sell it, even though it's grandma's?
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah, you've got so much stuff.
I would visit my grandma, but I don't have a memory of ever seeing this at her house.
Yep.
I just know it belonged to her.
Yep.
And you can't keep everything.
Everything. Nope. You can't.
So I don't really have, this was hers. And for all I know, maybe it was her mother's.
Yeah.
I don't
But you
know.
don't remember it.
But
Yeah.
I know it was not my mother's. It came from my grandmother.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm not using it. I'm not going to put it out.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's
Well,
gorgeous. I don't have sentimental value.
And that's similar to when my grandma passed away, they had an antique lady come in and buy the antiques. And what was left, they left for us granddaughters and, aunts and everything to pick out. And the antique dealer said there was Indiana glass harvest grape pattern in blue.
Mhm.
Blue. And it was the pitcher and 2 candlesticks. And she's like, that's not worth anything. Nobody wants that. And I was like, I'll take it. So I took it. Well, when we moved from our old house to our new house, I couldn't find it. Randy, I was like sick to my stomach. I'm like, what did I do with it? Well, we went to go visit my daughter one day and we went to the basement and I saw a container of cat, the plastic jugs of cat litter. And I'm like, why is that in the basement? And I opened it up. There in newspaper was that pitcher. Like if it looked, that would have gone out to the garbage. Like that plastic, I would have just, it's old cat litter. I wouldn't have, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found it. So then we were at an antique store and I found the glasses, the drinking glasses, $1 each. I was
wow,
like,
that matched it.
I'm going to start collecting it. So now I've got like almost all the pieces.
Oh, wonderful.
I've got a bunch of that, and I'm thinking about not collecting that.
But because my grandma
like
had the one piece and now I'm I just feel like I'm spreading grandma's collection. Like I'm growing grandma's collection. Does that make sense? I don't know, but
yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I made a video short about
cameo and I'll never sell that.
Right. There's always that something that triggers your memory about your grandma or grandpa or something.
Actually, the thing that I've got that triggers me is this ratty old kerchief.
Yep.
And my grandma wore it,
Mm-hmm.
and she called it a babushka, which actually means grandmother in German, but
Right.
she called that scarf a babushka.
Aw. Cute, cute, cute.
That's what I kept.
Well, that gives you a memory and a warm, fuzzy feeling. So
Right,
Uh-huh.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so,
Well,
yeah, I mean, if you can find something like that. My other grandma, I had always seen her silver crest basket in her cabinet, and she had 8 kids. It was a poor family. They didn't have a lot of fancies.
yeah.
Yeah, and she asked me before she died, she says, "What is the one thing I can give you that you treasure and value?" Because again, 8 children, all married, and I'm the second oldest of 20 plus grandchildren. So she knew there would be fighting. She knew it. And I told her I'd want the basket. And she's like, "I can't give that up." And I said, "It's fine. You asked, I gave you the answer, but if you can't get rid of it, I understand. It's beautiful." 2 weeks later, my husband came home with a brown paper bag. And he says, "Here, your grandma wanted to give you this." And I opened it up and it was that basket. I was shocked. So that is in my hutch. And now I have started collecting little bits and pieces of Silvercrest to add around it. And I know they're not like rare, expensive pieces, but they remind me of my grandma's. So to me, they're cherished,
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
always
my grandmother liked the hobnail milk glass.
Oh, yeah?
So my mom, they had S&H stamps.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, and I remember for one Christmas, like she got some tall stands that were I think it's Indiana glass maybe, ashtrays, because both grandparents had, smokers there. And then another time she bought her a hobnail vase. It was like nothing, but she, we didn't have much, so she'd save up those stamps, and
well, we probably ought to get moving on.
Sure.
We don't want to bore everybody with all of our stories.
I love stories. It's okay. I love stories. But it's good to see everybody. Welcome in. It's all good.
I have a hutch. Well, and I have a shelf in my bedroom. Well, then I have a cabinet in my bedroom. But it's little things.
I need more space. I'll be honest.
And Urena, I do sell some of it. Like I do, I'll keep it out for a while. I'll enjoy it, and then I'll sell it and pass it on. Just not those 2 things, because those are from grandma's. But.
Yeah, and in this room, I have shelves all around me that have stuff for sales.
Oh, no telling what we can't see.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Tons.
But my stuff is up in my house. This is my basement. I don't keep I keep my sale stuff down here, but yeah.
Yeah, and we all ship from using PyroShip. We use PayPal.
Yep.
And so get that right out of the way right away. And we do have some buy it nows, and we'll have some offer ups and starting bids or starting offers. And we'll put in if somebody does. Canned air works really good.
That's why you get a cat on low tail. Cat with a bushy tail.
Yeah.
I'm in Arizona. Dust today, dust tomorrow. I mean, you're gonna have it every day.
Yeah. I used to live on the end of a dirt road. No, forget dusting.
Yeah. If you have it in a really good cabinet, it'll stay pretty good.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's my type of girl. There you go.
Yeah.
Never see it.
There's no dusting in this room. This is a workroom.
Yeah.
So we do buy it nows, and we do some offers. And when we're doing offers, if you're at the point where you're at your max offer, let us know that you're out. We'll do going once, going twice, last call, and then sold. If somebody comes in before the sold, then we will open it back up for more offers, because we like to be fair to everybody. And see what else we want to say here. Oh, all our items do not include the shipping costs. We will invoice you for the item plus the shipping costs. And each one of us does our stuff a little bit different. And I'm going to let Angie up here so she can tell you how she does stuff. And I'm going to
Okay.
share her first 3 items.
Okay, so I'm Angie from Angie's Oddities. I ship from Wisconsin. Yes, I am in the cheesehead state. Love the cheese. Hi, kitty. So I ship through Pirate Ship. I invoice through PayPal. And what Pirate Ship says the shipping is, that's what I ship. That's what I bill you. I don't add anything. I don't charge you for my boxes or anything like that. So you pay what Pirate Ship says is the price. I use UPS or USPS on Pirate Ship, whichever one is cheaper. So if you have a preference, let me know. You want me to start out with my first 3, you guys?
Yes, please.
Okay. So my first 3, the first one I have, this is going to start at $20. It is an oyster and pearl pink depression bowl. It is 10.5 by 4. It is from the 1940s. It is pressed glass, so you will see. Okay, I can't find the. Oh, let's see the line.
Mold lines there, right here, right there.
Okay, well, there was a mold line, I thought, but
yeah.
Oyster and pearl. This is a beautiful, nice big bowl.
Towards your chin. Right into your chin. Nope, the other way.
No, that's a fold. Like they all have folds. I don't know. Maybe it's pressed this way. I don't know. But it is supposed to be pressed glass. I do know that. It is, like I said, it's pink. And it's hard to see the pink on the camera, but it is
no,
pink.
I see it.
Good. It is oyster and pearl from the 1940s in great condition. I found no chips, no cracks, a few scratches, very few like surface scratches from use. So they obviously did use this, but no chips or cracks.
Oh yeah, that's part of the design. That's not a mark.
Would be so good for a fruit salad.
Oh, ice cream sundae.
Ice cream sundae. Yeah, all my glassware, my bowls, all of them are perfect for ice cream sundaes and chocolate. So this is $20. Again, 10.5 across and 4 inches tall. So it is a bigger bowl. I'll let you take a look at it a little bit. There we go.
That is so gorgeous.
Isn't it? I just love it. Just love it. The bubbles are on the outside, not the inside. So you've got the bubbles there. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And this one is $20.
Hey.
Oh, and I want to mention we do a recap.
Okay.
So at the when we're all done with all of our rounds, then we'll do a recap, and at that point, there may or may not be reductions of prices. You never know, but everything becomes buy it now.
My next one is also a pink bowl, but this is Princess. This is the Anchor Hocking Princess Bowl. It's also called a hat bowl. Apparently, some people thought hat. Hi, George.
Hi, George.
It's good to see you.
Okay. And how much is that one?
This one is $15. And this one is 9.5 inches tall. Wait, really? No, it's got to be 9.5 inches across. I think that's a typo. One moment. It's got to be 9.5 inches across. Yeah, 9.5 inches across. I did a typo. 4 inches tall. Okay, that sounds better. There is a couple of bubbles right here. Hopefully you can see those. But beyond that, it's in great shape.
That
and
pattern is so pretty. Show the pattern up to there you go.
Is that pattern princess?
Yes.
Yes.
I might have some things that are princess because I've got a console set with a bowl and with gold. Mine has got gold trim, but it's got some little stuffies on it.
I love that. That's like a medallion or a mandala or whatever they call them. But it is really pretty.
India.
Yeah. But it's really pretty, and it's a soft pink. And this is like I said, 9.5 inches across, 4 inches tall, $15. This was only made from 1931 to 1935. Now, Princess was made longer,
Oh,
but this
Molly's
is
in.
Hi, thanks, Molly. Hi. This bowl was only made from 1931 to 1935. Princess pattern was made longer, but they stopped this shape. They went to the rounder bowls. So this is not one that you're going to find in most places. Molly, it's good to see you. Thank you. So no chips, no cracks. Like I said, a few bubbles, which I pointed out. Needs probably a good cleaning, but I just love this pattern. It is so pretty.
I'm counting it down.
All right, going once.
Hi, Leslie.
Going twice. And sold, sold, sold. All right.
Sold to Molly.
My next one. This is a green ruffle or green hobnail ruffle vase. It's a mini vase.
It's a rose bowl.
Yep, I love the ruffles. It's so pretty.
How much?
And I think with a candle in here, thank you, Molly. I think with a candle in here, it would sparkle, like, with the hobnails and stuff. This is going to be wait, I lost my place. Yeah, $5. It is 4 inches across and 3 inches tall. This will be $5. We'll start. $5 start.
Yeah, and if you put a candle in it, make sure it's battery operated and so it doesn't heat up the glass and crack it. Yeah.
Yep. But look at those hobnails. It's so pretty. I love the ruffles.
They do look gorgeous.
That makes a piece. It's those I love that. So again, this is I lost my place again. I can't 4 inches across and 3 inches. 4 inches across and 3 inches down.
Leslie's in for 5. We would need to see 6 or higher if anybody else is interested. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie. All right. Going once.
Count it down for Leslie.
Going twice.
I don't see them. Oh, there we go. Brandy's got it.
Why is it not going in? My husband made me this spreadsheet, which is great, but it doesn't always work. I'm a weirdo. Okay. And sold to Leslie. Leslie, enjoy this. I love this. I love the sound. I love this thing when I found it. All right.
Well, that's a great price.
And that is my 3. That is my 3. Thank you so much.
Hey, and I'll go ahead and get Randy up here. And Randy can tell you about herself and get going with her first 3.
Well, hello. And if you just come over from Glamma's, you're going to hear it again. Okay, I'm Randy. My channel is Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I also have an Etsy shop by the name of Moon Valley Crafts. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. Yada, 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 pirate ship, PayPal, whatever. You pay it, we get it to you. Done. Okay. And I'll go into my list of where I'm going to be later because it's this long of a list. I'm a glutton for punishment. Man, I have got.
Hi, Nightmare.
I have got, starting Saturday, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 auctions next week between Saturday and Saturday.
Wow. And I thought the 6 I had was a lot.
Oh, I had
kicking butt.
So my first, I do a combination. I do a lot of buy it now starting bids. And this piece is really pretty. This is an Avon piece. It's vintage, but it's by the designer Nina Ricci, Wicci. It is 18 inches. It is from the 1960s. So here's our little tag. It says, I can't get it close enough. And it's very vintage looking. So what you've got is you've got, and it's not glass, but you've got these little pale blue, and then that, and then this locket with the butterfly on it. That's a locket. Isn't that gorgeous? Hi, Erin. Here's the back. And let me open it up. I was really surprised that this was an Avon piece. You know, some pieces I can spot right away as Avon, and this was not one of them. Look at that. Oh, Noelle likes it. It's yours, Noelle. Isn't it pretty? George, buy it now, sweetie. Hi, Denise. And look at the back. Beautifully done. It is Noelle's because it's a buy it now.
Thank you, though, George. Well, thank you, Nightmare, for putting in Erin's channel.
Yes, and welcome. Okay, next one is another buy it now.
Hi, Jan.
Now this is another vintage piece. Hi, Jan. This is short. It's 15 inches, but this is mother of pearl and real nephrite jade in a torsade necklace. Now, I like to show it on my mannequin, but I always take it off. So here's the clasp. It did not test as gold, but it has that look. It's got a piece of mother of pearl in it. Noelle gets it. And then look at this, mother of pearl with these jade, beautiful vintage torsade. And that's Noelle. She jumped on it. Okay. Now my next piece will be a starting bid. As I jumped on this when I saw it, because this is really special. This is a pin. Here's the back. And this is vintage. This is a mother of pearl damascene guitar pin. It's very thin mother of pearl. You could put a chain on it and wear it as a pendant, but look at that. You know, damascene is generally this, especially this type, is generally done in Spain. Beautiful. Mother of pearl. Any interest from anybody? So if you like damascene or if you like instruments, I'm collecting a bunch of damascene. I probably should have a couple of rounds of nothing but I like to spread it out. But if there's no interest, we will move on to Becky.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for looking. We so appreciate you. Everything likes to play games with me. Make everybody big, and then I can't move myself. There we go. Okay. I better get my calendar. Okay, so yeah, we are going to have a recap at the end. So if you missed anything that wasn't chosen, we'll have it at the end. And I am going to be on with Eric Proctor, the ephemera guy, on Saturday at 3 p.m.
Well.
3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I am going to do a Whatnot show this Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to skip every other Monday, I think, on the Whatnots there. Tuesday, I'm going to be on Johnny's New England Cajun Roots Friends and Families Community Cell.
Cool. So am I. Yay, Becky.
I think that starts at 12 Eastern. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know I'm on at 2 p.m., but yeah,
I have
Pacific
no
time.
idea what time I'm on it.
Yeah.
I gotta
And
look.
No, I'm on it too, unless he's changed my time. He does that to me.
Ooh, 3:30 is my time. Central. 3:30 Central is my time.
yeah.
I'm supposed to be 2 o'clock Central.
Oh, there you go. That should be good then.
I'm 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
4,
okay. Whoo! I was going.
4 p.m. Central, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, now we're okay.
Yeah.
I was going to panic.
I'm Pacific time, they're Central time. It gets a little confusing
It
sometimes.
does, doesn't it? It's like which time zone
Well,
am I
and
in?
Johnny's on Eastern time.
Uh-huh.
And then Wednesday, I'm going to be on Maria California Thrifters at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Yay.
And then next Thursday, we're going to have Angie's Oddities back here again. And Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, is going to be.
Yay. Okay.
And so we're going to have fun. Okay. And I ship out of Glendale, Arizona. So that's why I'm Pacific time. And I think that's all I need to tell you. And here's my first item. This over here. Angie, you might want to put your email in the chat
Sure.
because it's not up on the screen. So
Oh. It should have been, but that's okay. I can do
or
it.
you just have Angie's Oddities. But it's okay. My first item is going to be a $25 start. It is for this beautiful pink opalescent.
Ooh.
All right, it's there.
Wooded
Oh,
candy.
pretty.
It has a bee on the top.
Cute.
That'd be a cute candy dish.
Yes. That's what it was designed for. And prior to 1970, Fenton didn't have any imprint on it. It would have been a label. And I don't feel any chips or cracks or anything with this. It's really nice condition. I like the opalescent edge this has and the laurel leaf design. It is 5.5 inches tall. Cute little bumblebee at the top, or bee. I just think of it as a bumblebee because it's kind of a little fatter body. Oh, thank you. And that's $25 start. Number 1. And I picked up a bunch of new stuff, so hopefully you guys will like some of these. And let's see what number 2 is. This copy and paste thing. There we go. Get rid of some of those words. Don't need all
Hey,
these
Myra.
words. Too many words. There we go. That cuts it down a little bit. Okay, number 2. Hi, Myra. Number 2 is a start of $6. It is for this Anchor Hawking double-handled nappy dish. Love the design on this. It's Fairfield Blue. That's what they call this. Hi, Trisha. I'm going to be on Trisha's channel too next month again. I was just on this month. I had so much fun on there. You guys should watch the replay though. It was really nice. There's lots of good replays.
Trisha's here. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Myra.
This is 7 inches wide from handle to handle. I did find a little roughness on one little spot here. You can't even see it, so it's just the edge is a little bit rough on the one spot. It's really pretty. It'd be good for, to set on a by the door and put like keys in it when you come in, or coins or whatever too. Or you could use it for olives or pickles or any number of things. Okay, my third item is going to be a choice. Let's see if it'll copy and paste that. There we go. And it's going to be a choice of little vases. Choice of bud vases. And just back up. That way I know how big they are. Okay. So the choice is going to be $8 choice. Pin it. There we go. Number 3. The first one is going to be this dark green, etched, 7 inches tall with flowers on it. See the beautiful flowers on there?
That is lovely.
I think I need to wipe a sticker smudge off there too. Really pretty shade. The second choice is also in a dark green, but it's 8 inches tall. And it has more of a grape pattern on it and a clear bottom. This one's 8 inches tall. These two colors kind of complement each other too. Then the third choice is cobalt blue with this pretty design, etched design in it. I like the stem on this one too with the clear base. This is 7 3/4 inches tall. And the last choice is a clear glass choice. And I believe this is Princess House. Let me see. Heritage bud vase. It is 10 inches tall. See that design on there? There's the top, the bottom. I see Myra in at 8. If anybody else would like to go 9 or higher, or we can also count it down for Myra, unless there's anybody else.
I'll put it in slowly.
Going once, going twice. Click on that so that we can read it on the screen if we need to go back and look.
Right?
Well, I've had to do that before. It makes it so much easier. Sold and
Okay, Myra, which one or ones do you
She's
want?
already answering. She
Who wants that blue one?
She did
Okay,
not
that
wait.
means the others are available.
Okay, so we have the Princess House or the
Denise.
green ones.
Patty Rose, hi.
If anybody else would be interested. This is a green floral.
The green are so different.
I know, they're very dark green too. This is
I mean, you're not used to seeing that color.
I know. And then this is Princess House. That's 10 inches.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Okay. All right. If you think about it later, just let us know. And I'm going to go back to Angie.
Okie dokie. All right, everybody.
Everybody remember to look pretty while she's switching over.
Okay. Look pretty. Okay, my next one. This is not, well, it's from the 90s. So it's technically vintage, but it's not like old. But I fell in love with it. And I think somebody's going to have the right house for this. It could be in a breakfast nook or whatever. Oh, she also wants the anchor hocking blue, number 2.
Oh, okay.
Sign face put in anchor hocking number 2.
Yeah, I know what that is. Thank you,
Okay,
Myra.
awesome. So this is a teapot. It is purple. These are purple roses on the inside with a purple lid. Look at the gold work on this. This is going to be $30. It is 10 inches from tip to tip, 7 inches with the beautiful to the bottom, and 5 inches across at this base or at this part. There is no chips or cracks on this thing. Now, like I said, it is from the 1990s, so it's not extremely old. What's cool, okay, so you've got the little stopper thing there so that it stays in. No chips or cracks. Did you see that bump in there?
The bump up.
It plays music. So there's the Cracker Barrel symbol. So it is from Cracker Barrel. When you use this, you wind it up. When you pour, it makes music. When you put it back down on the table, this little button stops the music. So on this side are the purple roses. On this side,
Well, it's me making the noises, Denise.
on this side, you
That's
have the
Randy.
purple violets.
I love
So
violets.
if you want it on this side, you can put it on this side. There is the roses on here. No chips or cracks on the spout. This thing is just, so
It's
stunning.
a beautiful reproduction of a much older piece. They did a beautiful job.
They really did. Now, I'm not going to play the music. I don't want to copy your strike, but it's for
I'm not monetized.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Not monetized. Yeah.
And then you hit the button.
I can't hear enough to tell what it was. Oh,
It's like Love Story.
no.
It's F-U-R-L-I-L-E-L-I-S-E.
I can tell you that if you learn piano, it's a piece that you learn in the early part of learning to play piano.
Fleur-de-lis.
Yeah, fleur-de-lis.
Okay. So that's what it plays. But again, if it's sitting on your table or your counter, it's not going to play. It's got that button that holds it. I'm going to take the top off. I also love the loop on this. I think it's so pretty. But this will stop it. So you can wind it up and put it. That's it, Noelle. I didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah, there we go.
So you put it on the table and you're not going to hear it. When you pick it up to pour it, you can. Now, I don't know if you'd actually use this like with hot tea or anything because of the music box on the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if it's more decorative. But
Would it be gorgeous with a plant in it too?
Oh my gosh. It is just stunning.
Ivy.
It is very nice porcelain. Okay.
Oh, there it sounds different now.
Stop it. Stop it. The gold is good on it. I mean, there's no chips or cracks. I'm just in love with this piece. I think it's gorgeous. Again, 10 inches from the tip to the tip, 7 inches with the handle, and then 5 across the top. $30, which is a great price for it. And yeah, it's just beautiful. So, Cracker Barrel teapot. And if somebody would not have told me it was Cracker Barrel, I would have I would have never guessed that. You know what I mean? It's like not what I would call a Cracker Barrel piece, but it is. It's beautiful. It was from the 1990s.
Almost makes you wonder if somebody had a stockpile of teapots that they hadn't sold and they just sold them and put Cracker Barrel on there.
Well, according to what I researched, there's also a hot chocolate pot, one of the taller pots.
Oh.
Same thing. You've got the roses on one side and then you can turn it and you've got the violets. So it actually has a couple pieces. I don't know. I didn't see any teacups, but I bet you there might be out there.
Not bad.
I'm not sure. So, okay, we'll take a pass on that one. Thank you, everybody, for looking. I just love that one. The next one is this Jack and Jill magazine lot. Don't know if you remember Jack and Jill as a kid, but these are from 1968. They are for kids. They're in pretty good condition. They do have a basement smell. This one's the one with the puppy. This is May 1968. And it comes with like what you can do. And in the center of most of them, I'm not going to say all of them because I think one doesn't have it, but there's always, come on, where is it? Okay, this one is a magic movie. The middle of each one of these has something. but you'll have like there's a color. All right, Lulu, you're gonna knock over
Oh,
my
they
screen.
haven't been used.
A few of the pages have been, but very few. Like the acrostic wasn't used. Some have been. There's calendars in here. There's stories. So this is just really fun. There is 7 of these.
And how much are they?
They are $15 for all of them. So 7 of them, that's a little over $2 a piece. Then you've got the Halloween one, October. Oh, this one's 1971. This is the extra I threw in there. But this one, let's see what's the inside thing. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes it's easy to find.
Hi, Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu's like getting in the way here. Here's kitties. Dinkins and the Scary Surprise. Here's a great kitty, just like you, Lulu. This might be the one that didn't have anything in it. But like we got how to make a witch's cat, cross stitch. So there is a few that still have stuff, but many of them don't. Look at this. The Campbell soup ad with the connect the dots on it.
Oh, the Campbell kids.
Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't have one of those, but it's still like connect the dots. So a lot of it is not done. There's a few. Lulu, you just
make
added
copies of those for kids to do.
Yeah. Okay, Lulu, you just made it from $15 to $100 or $1,500. That didn't work, dear. I thought this was so cute. It's an anteater. This is September 1968. Isn't that cute? And it's a story about the anteater and other things. And this one, the platypus.
Pack the lunch basket and the ants will come.
Yeah.
And this one is also one of the magic movies. This is the Hip Hop Frogs.
Oh, those are cool.
Shows you how to make it. Again, more projects. And, there's just all sorts of things in here. Stories. Okay. The next one is August 1968. And now this one does have water damage, FYI. This one does have some water damage, so you may not want this one. Let me know. I can take it out of the lot. There's water damage on this one. Let me see what this one has stand-up dinosaurs as its project in the center. So the center pages are thicker. They're not cardstock, but they're thicker. Okay, this one is July 1968. Happy birthday, USA. Let's see what their big pages in here. This one, look at this. It's got recipes that the kids can make with mom or dad. Stories about horses. Navy, U.S. Naval commanders, like you can read about that. So this is just great reading for kids. Stories. This one doesn't have water damage. That's good. 4th of July puzzle. Yeah, right? Patty Rose, exactly. Another crossword puzzle. So, like, just a lot of really good things in these. Yeah, that's probably what happened. This one is June 1968.
Oh, cute.
And this one is not damaged.
I remember them always.
And this one's got its centerpiece. Pictures. Lion and his trainer. So you put it together and the lion and the trainer go back and forth. You can do that project. Different stories. Again, not used. There's a couple that somebody did pencil in some, but most of them are unused. Perky puzzle papers. Not used, not written in. Some more fun recipes for summer. The Hiccuping Joey. So just a fun, one. And then the last one in the set is the Jack and Jill February 1968 winter one. Let's see what the thing was. How to make a dolly from a sock. free Valentines. You can cut these out and make your own Valentines. Share with other kids. Oh, look at this. How cool is this? Kellogg's sweepstakes with the old Tony the Tiger and his little family. You can win a walkie-talkie.
Who
or
knew there was a
portable,
Mrs. Tony Tiger?
Oh, wow.
yeah, hey.
And his
So
family.
you get all 7 of these for $14. What did I say? $15. $15. Here's another one where they didn't use it. So I know that some people, probably had these as children, but even if they didn't, what a fun thing to do with your kids.
It's great for homeschooling too.
Yes. And they're in good shape, and there's history in here. There's crossword puzzles in here. Woodrow Surprise, another project you can do. So lots of fun stuff. So you get all 7 of these for $15, just over $2 a book. All 7.
That's a good price, especially the condition of most of those.
There's one, like I said, one that had water damage. Otherwise than that, they're all in great condition.
Yeah.
All right. I see none. We'll take a pass on that.
We can bring that back for the speed round or the.
Yeah. My next one, Lulu, dear, you're sitting on my mouse. I know you catch mice, but you shouldn't be sitting on mice. Okay. The next one, this is not something I normally would bring, but it is a brand new Victoria's Secret makeup bag. It is 9 by 5.5 by 3 along the bottom. It is nice and plastic so that if it gets dirty, you can wipe it right off. It has its tag. It was originally $20, which I think is crazy. It does have its Victoria's Secret charm. And inside it still has the stuffing, and it's black with pink dots on the inside. So if you know somebody who loves Victoria's Secret,
How much?
this is going to be $6. $6. But it's in really brand new shape, brand new condition. 9 by 5.5 by 3. So, and it's long enough by 9 inches. It's long enough that you could.
And Patty Rose is in for
I don't know if you
6.
could fit I don't know how long a curling iron is, but you definitely could fit brushes and a compact and everything in here. Well, Patty's in at 6. Molly is in, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Molly, do you want to come back at 7?
Hi, Lulu.
Lulu is kind of in the way right now.
Molly's in at 10.
All right. Molly's in at 10. Thank you, Molly.
Okay.
Yeah, it is brand new. Like the tag is here, the tie is here, and then you got your little Victoria's Secret medallion.
Patty
Okay, Patty, thank you. And it still has, I got the paper stuck in there. Okay, there it goes. Pull the paper out. There is the paper still in there. It's the original paper with the black and so it's black with pink polka dots, I guess is how you'd say it.
Okay, fair
There's
warning.
nothing else in here. Okay, no, of course there's not. All right. Going once to Molly.
Yeah, sold to Molly.
Sold to Molly. All right. Thank you, Miss Molly.
And that was
I
your
gotta
2, right?
fix this because of my kitty. All right. Yep. Those are my 3. Thank you so much, Molly.
Okay, here's Randy.
All right. So what have I got next? Okay. I can't wear this. It doesn't go on my hand. Now, this is a size 8, but you need to be smaller. I wear a 7. It won't go over my hand. This is a size 8 brass and malachite bangle. Real malachite. I normally wear 7. But I measured around, it's my thumb that actually gets in the way. I can squeeze here, but I can't squeeze past the joint of my thumb. So I cannot wear this. Dang it. So it's available. Brass, Heavy, it's good, well done. Lots of malachite. I know a while back I sold one that was same situation. I couldn't wear it. It was a spiny oyster. This one's malachite. This is real malachite. Well, let's just see. I put it on my measurer. It says it's 2 3/4 inch across. Doesn't seem like we have any interest in the malachite. So on to the next.
It's pretty though.
I know. Well, have you ever priced malachite? It's not cheap. So I have had one of these before. It was in a different color way, and this is the only one I have left. This is a handmade wire wrap pendant on a gold tone chain, 19 inches, and this one is blue. And you have real pearls, a real gemstone, and then beads. I don't know what this gemstone is, but it is really pretty. It's a very delicate gold tone chain. There's the back.
Oh, now we can see it. Well, that's pretty.
Oh, they're gorgeous. There's a pearl, and the center stone is a real stone. Again, I don't know what it is. But tell you what we'll do. We'll see just where it reads. But I don't recognize the stone. I just know it's a real stone. But I love the blue color. Very talented person made this.
Oh, yeah.
I can't make those bales. Mine look wonky. And she also does a beautiful job because so you've got the different colored beads. It picks up everything in the center bead or the focal, and you've got some AB finish. There's a gold one. There's the pearl. Then you've got some mid-color blue, sort of a opalescent blue, and then the other one, the shapes, beautifully designed. And let's see what kind of reading I can get on this. Oh, great! Oh, there it is. Hold on. I gotta my little cover of my Presidium wand flew, and I have to get that. So this comes up. It's sliding. So it's coming up into the line that says garnet tourmaline iolite. But it's a very edge. It possibly could be a type of a quartz. But honest to gosh, I don't know. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. Any interest? Okay. Turn that off. And my last piece this round is a pin. Now, the pin is Kenneth Cole. And everything on here is chrysoprase. So you've got 4 pieces. Isn't this the neatest pin?
What is chrysoprase?
it's like a quartz. It's a cloudy, and it's often in pale greens and pale blues, and I think it might be in pinks too. But it's usually, see how it's like almost, they're very pale, opaque stone.
Yeah.
So I think it's related to the quartz. Let's see, what chrysoprase actually is on this. Well, it's the same hardness as emeralds and nephrite jade, but that's just the hardness.
Got a lot of movement in that tassel too.
Oh, I know. And sometimes I don't like tassels, but here's the back. Look, it's even beautifully done in the back. They didn't need to do that.
Yeah, that is pretty. Any interest?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 5 pieces of the chrysoprase. There's 2 on the leaves. There's the bigger pieces, and there's the one in the middle of the little flower.
Yeah.
I just think it's an adorable pin. So different.
So instead of cryophase, it should say chrysophase.
Chrysophase, yeah.
Okay, so we're missing an S.
Well, and I probably misspelled it. It's not supposed. No, it's CHRYSO. I left the S out. SOPHASE.
Yeah.
So I left a letter out.
Okay.
And if there's no interest, that's my third.
Okay. Well, keep those in mind, everybody. All right. Let's see what my first item here. There we go. All right, number 4.
It's okay. No, stay here.
Oh, we gotta see the kitty first.
Say hi. Say hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Max.
He's like, Mom, did you have to pick me up? Mwah.
He's a cute little. He's growing big.
Oh, he's gotten so big.
All right. Number 4 is going to be a third of $6. They are for these really pretty purple wine glasses.
Thanks, Molly.
2 rippled blown glass, 7 3/4 inches tall. They're 7 3, and you get both of them for $6. Really pretty purple. Nice size too. They're both in great shape. And it's number 4. Number 5 is something a little bit different. Number 5 is for this bag of shells, and it's going to be $6. It's 13 ounces of shells. I weighed it. It's the cute shells. They're smaller shells and bigger, a little bit bigger shells in there, but some nice ones. Let's see. There's a couple that look like this too. They're really cool. We've got this one. Some littler and bigger ones. Oops. The little one stuck to it. It looked like this. So if anybody likes to do crafting, or you want to make a wind chime, or Need some shells for any reason. There's a bunch of little shells in here, all different types and different like colors.
A little trick that I do with, because I have got a bunch of those shells. Take a nail polish that is like the clear with a glitter in it, and paint those and make jewelry, or use them, or paint with the I would paint them with enamel nail polishes really lightly, and it would give the tint of the color, but they wouldn't be solid, and use them for wreaths, boxes, jewelry, all kinds of neat stuff. You can color them, you can dye them.
Or you can have them the color they are too. We used to get like a piece of driftwood and then use fishing line and drill a tiny hole in them and make little wind chimes.
My mother had a mirror, and I've got it, and the whole frame around the mirror has been decorated in those shells.
Yeah, and you can decorate regular frames too with pictures, like a picture of you at the beach, or kids or something, and decorate the shells around the edge. Come in handy for a lot of things. Okay, let me get my next item up here. My next item is going to be a choice, but it's a choice of the same item, basically. I just didn't know if people would want more than one. So, okay. So, number 6, choice at $6 each. They're the pinch glass BC glasses with the caveman on them.
I remember him, BC.
Oh, I see, Molly. 6 for the shells. Okay, Molly. Those are passed on. We can go ahead and sell them to Molly.
I'm doing it.
Okay. There we go. Thank you, Molly. So this is the caveman on the wheel.
I've got that. I have one of those.
So I have, thank you. I have 2 that look like this, and then this one that's colored in more.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see they're a little bit different, and they're pinched in. See, like that?
Wow.
Oh, to grab them.
Yeah, I have a caveman glass. I have no idea if it's colored in.
Good whiskey glass.
4 inches tall. It's a rocks glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Something on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, if somebody wanted one, or like if you wanted 2, I mean, these 2 do match. Or if you wanted all 3, they're $6 each. So you can run after each other. That's the one that's colored in.
I love that comic strip.
From the 1970s. That's what I saw. But, okay. That was my 3. And let's see. Put Angie up here. If I can.
You're muted, Angie. You're
Sorry,
muted.
I'm not muted now. No, I've got this head cold. I'm like, I just took some more medicine. I don't know if that's helping or making it worse.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Now this next one, it's an oddity. It's a hobbyist piece. It's starting at $6. I think my mother-in-law painted it, but I'm not sure because my husband does not remember it. But It is a dragon coming out of an egg. He's got the cute little eyes going. And I think, there's no mark on it. So I really do think, because for a while my mother-in-law was into pottery, I think she may have painted this. But I don't know for sure. But she loved dragons.
Kid would love that.
Yeah, she loved dragons. And so it wouldn't, look at how cute he is. So it wouldn't surprise me.
He is cute.
Isn't he?
Molly's going for it.
Yeah, Molly's going for it.
Thanks, Molly. No chips or cracks. Like I said, no mark on the bottom. She didn't sign it, which is my mother-in-law. She wouldn't sign anything. She didn't, she wasn't in it to have anybody notice. She did it for her hobby as a fun thing. But I love his little face.
If anybody else is interested, we need to see
a really good job of painting too.
Well, I think these might be glass or plastic.
It does look like it.
Yeah, like I think that she put those in there, or whoever did this put those in there. There we go.
Oh,
like glass or plastic. But I know if she did it, she painted it. I just know it. This is just up my mother-in-law's alley. But I thought, maybe Halloween, maybe you have a medieval room, or you have, I don't know, but I just thought it was too cute to just put in a rummage sale. I mean, it's just too cute. I mean, he's got the cutest little face.
I don't see anybody else.
He's almost kind of smiling in a way, Yeah, Denise, I think she did a great job. And this is like right up my mother-in-law's alley. She had one whole cabinet full of dragon stuff. She loved them. All right. We're going to go $6 to Molly. Molly, thank you so much again. Put Molly in here. I know. I'm glad Molly's getting this. I'm glad somebody's going to enjoy this cute thing. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. You can decide. But I'll tell you, that little face, look at a little smile. I just love it. Okay. That one's going to go back over here so it's safe because Molly got it. My next one is a Wilson cast iron trivet. And it is the Pennsylvania Dutch design. So it's got the birds, the sweepers, the whatever that's called. The bellows. Bellows? I think it's called
bellows.
And then the crisscross handle. It's got the feet. And right in here is a mark. And the mark just says 20 or 29 or 22, something like that. But when I looked it up, it told me it was a Wilson cast iron trivet. So good. I'm glad you love him, Molly. My mother-in-law would be so honored that you love him. Yay. So you've got the feet, so you can use it for hot things on your counter, or you can hang it up in your kitchen if you like the If you like the Pennsylvania Dutch design. This is 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches for the whole long thing. That makes me happy. I can't wait to tell Steven when he's not on his headphones watching them. Oh, this one is $8. $8. 8.5 here. I didn't measure the other way. The other way is 4 inches. So 8.5 by 4 inches. I just thought this was really, I did it upside down again. I guess you want birdies upside down. You could do that, but I just thought it was really cool. Cast iron. Some people love cast iron.
When they fly, they go upside down.
Yeah, but if you go upside down, the birdies are upside down. And the brooms are going, I don't know. This is the way it's supposed to be, I believe, when I did research.
Yeah.
Boy, is my voice going. I'm sorry, you guys. All right. I see no one will take a pass on that one.
I have to put Steven.
Yeah, well, I got the chest cold. Well, my husband's been sick for 2 days since we got back from our trip.
Sounds like it is.
I washed my hands. I try to avoid them. And then this morning I woke up and it was all in here. And I was like, oh. So I interpreted. I did my day at work and I was going to go lay down. But there's citywide rummage sales out there. And, I got a whole box of salt glaze Hull stuff for $7.
Oh
I mean, I had to go. My eyes are swollen. Maybe. I don't know. All right. My next one. Oh, I love this. Where is it? There it is. Now, it's hard to see that these are yellow. They look white, but those are actually yellow.
Oh, they show up yellow.
Yeah, this is a vintage rhinestone pin. The rhinestones are yellow. And it's got the safety clasp, but it's also got the bar. You know how the bar's back there? I did not find a mark on it. It is 2.5 long by 1.5 across. I just thought this was so pretty. I hope you guys can kind of get a taste of it. They are yellow and they're very pretty. And it is $6. $6. I don't know the age. But it's got the older style clasp on it. Thank you, Becky, for putting in my channel. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe. Get my channel growing. And if you're not subscribed to Randy or Becky, you really need to be. Like, Becky's the rock star when it comes to glass, and Randy's the rock star when it comes to jewelry. That's why I don't even try. I just, $6, $8. Randy's got the expensive stuff. I have no idea what this is. I just pick it up and go, oh, that's cute, and I sell it. If you want like the lowdown on who made it,
I just pick it up and go, it's cute.
Denise is in at 6, and I also put in
but
Denise's link is right under Denise's bid.
Oh, good. You can go subscribe to, oh wait, right here. You can go subscribe to Denise. Everybody subscribe. Denise is a stitch. I got to meet her on Sunday for Mother's Day. It was hilarious. She is so fun. What's cute is everybody loves Mikey. Everybody loves Mikey. I got to her house and guess who loved me? Peanut. I got pets and lovies from Peanut, and Mikey was like, stranger danger. He didn't want nothing to do with me, but Peanut's like, hi, lady, you want a pet? I'll pet. Oh, it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. All right. Sold to Denise for $6 American, as Denise says. Denise, I really like this one. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. This is going to Denise's Magical Emporium. All right. Thank you, Denise. All right. Let me see. I got to put this. Oh, I'll put it over here. All right. I think that's my 3, right? Yes.
Yep, that is.
3. All right. Thank you, everybody, for looking.
Okay.
Oh, but Peanut was so sweet to me, Denise.
Yeah.
If I was going to take an animal home, I would have tried to do that one.
But Angie, I do the same thing. I snag things because I say, oh, it's cute. And then I luck out and find out that it was something.
Yeah, I did research. I couldn't find anything on it, but I liked it because usually the rhinestones are clear or a bright. These are yellow, and they're just simple yellow. They're very pretty. Yes,
I lucked
he is
out
a lover.
with this one.
He is a cutie.
Oh, this is so pretty. But the base is sterling, not plated. Sterling. I shined it up. See, I left it like this inside. There's no mark. This is older. But this is sterling. When I tested this, I got a solid blue line that did not fade. And so you've got this gorgeous base.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. And can you see the beautiful, it's wheat. It's called wheat. In fact, let me get my little notes. I make notes on everything. This is, it's supposed to be by somebody called Webb. I don't know what that is. And this is the wheat motif. And you can look them up. With a ruffled top. It's 11 inches tall. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So that's actually cut into the glass, and then there's the sterling base. The sterling is kind of a brushed. Now I couldn't get all the little cracks. I was going crazy. So, somebody wants to get, I'd like to leave a little bit in there because I think it enhances it. But I just polished it up to make it look pretty because it was tarnished. Beautiful, beautiful piece. But I don't see we have anybody that's hot for a bud vase. That's okay. George, item alert. George might like my next one. Oh, I hate it when the cursor doesn't get in there. Somebody was selling this and I jumped on this thing. Okay. I'm dropping my little, oh, I hate it when I drop my little notes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Now, Iona and Don bought this in Taiwan in 1968. It does have some wear to it. It's lost some of the stuff. Look at this. It's a grumpy meat. Look at that fish. He's got teeth. He's gonna chomp you.
Like a piranha.
He's a 7.5 by 2.5. And it's a bowl, a beautiful red lacquerware covered bowl. It's a good size. I love stuff like this. Yeah, it's got it, but my gosh, it's old. And this thing has probably been well used. But I don't find that it detracts that bad from it because it takes it down to the natural, and they've got that showing in some of the places. Now I've been playing with it. I've been trying to figure out, because the side is decorated too. So I've been messing with it, trying to find the exact way
Yeah, go back.
that fits.
I think it's back. Back. Right there. Oh.
But then it doesn't fit in the other way. I mean, it's hard. It's
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I see. It's challenging trying to get it to fit.
See, it's a puzzle box.
I think this is it. Let's look at it. So let's go this way. See, I think you got it, Becky. See how his fins go down here and up there and there. I think we got it.
Yeah.
And then he's curled around.
That is cool, especially with the teeth. You don't expect to see the teeth.
Because he's not some cute little koi fish. He's a I will eat you up, bite you fish. And he is made in Taiwan in 1968. So this boy's got a little age on him.
Well, and you could also put sewing stuff in there, threads.
I'd have this thing sitting on a coffee table.
Yeah. You could put a lot of things in him.
Yeah, I love this kind of thing. Okay. So I can't tempt anybody with it. All right.
And disguised jewelry inside too,
Well, it would be a neat jewelry box too.
Yeah,
keep your pearls in there. Okay.
Maybe he's just smiling. Yeah. While he bites
Yeah,
your finger
He's
off.
happy, Denise.
While he bites your finger off. Yeah. He's just smiling. Don't worry.
Okay. So here's my next little pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now this is. I'm gonna have to read what it is. It's 5.5, and it's a vintage studio Nova Crystal Japan rose candy dish with lid. Because it's got roses, and they're slightly tinged pink. They're very delicately tinged pink, and the leaves are green. So your roses are tinged pink, and your leaves are very tinged green. It's very faint. I can see them from here, but they're hard to see. But it's just a really beautiful bowl.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I've seen some other Nova ones that do that. So the tinging is very light on them. They're
Very
pretty.
tan. I like the fact that it's got this little guy that you can grab.
Yeah, and you can put a battery tea light in there too, or one of the bigger.
Oh yeah. Now I'm feeling around, and I can't find any flea bites, chips, nothing. It seems to be in perfect condition.
Yeah, it'd be good for candy and jewelry.
Chocolate.
You know, if this was before Mother's Day, this would be a wonderful Mother's Day gift.
Chocolate.
Birthdays.
Chocolate covered M&Ms.
There's only one thing that all bowls can hold: chocolate and ice cream.
Anyway, it will return at the end.
All right.
Okay.
That's my 3.
I'm glad you can count.
Well, I have it written down.
Oh, that helps. Yeah.
Well, good. All right. Everybody want to check and make sure that your live button has a little red dot by it, and push it if it doesn't, so you can get caught up with us. And get my next item up here. Many words again. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't sound good either.
Yeah, that's my husband coughing. He was the one that was sick before I was.
He did it.
It's all his fault.
Yep.
Blame.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. So number 7, it's going to be a start at $35. It's black on black ceramic pottery. Somebody did use this vase, so there is some like calcium deposits inside. This is what it looks like. And it does have a signature on the bottom, but darned if I can read it. See if that's upside down or right side up.
It's not that black pottery from Oaxaca, is it?
Yeah, it's a black on black pottery. But it had this inside of it, but I don't think this is correct because they're attributing to Navajo and the family Aki.
No.
This probably came from, that piece of paper came from one of their other things, because that wouldn't be this.
But the design on the top, wait a minute, that might not be Mexican, because the design on the top is not what they do.
It's Native American. It's not Mexican.
Okay. Good.
Sorry. Yeah, it is Native American. I will agree with that. Let's see how this goes. I think that's how the name kind of goes, but it kind of looks like Marie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. M-A-R-I-E. It is Marie.
But I don't know if that is.
It's in script. It's
But
Marie.
you can see it's the black on black pottery. It's kind of hard to see the design. And there's the inside. The inside's black too, so, but then it does have some calcium deposits here on the side. And I just didn't want to scrub it too much. Oh, I see Denise is in at 35. Thank you, Denise.
Nice, Denise.
It is a good piece. And
That's a good
it could
price.
be worth a lot more, but I got a good deal on it, so I thought I would just pass it on, and it would look good in your garden with the plant in it. Number 7, we can count it down to Denise. And thank you, Denise. You didn't say it already. You tried hard to do it.
That's hard to do, Denise. Yeah.
It's really hard to
I
do.
fail often too, Denise. It's okay.
But,
We can fail together.
yeah.
We can be two cute old lady
that
failures.
piece
I like
of paper
that.
there. Okay, and thank you. Put in the sold to Denise. Go. My next item is kind of an odd piece, I'll have to admit.
Sailor and perfume don't go together.
You would think not, huh? Number 8.
Oh, the fish.
This is possibly an antique. They were made from the 1920s to 1930s. Let me get a white piece.
Oh, cute.
So he is a little sailor. Now his
It
eyeballs,
reminds me of Buster Brown.
his
Yeah.
eyeball paint isn't there. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But he's got little black on his toes. And the lid does unscrew. The lid is plastic. It's 3 inches tall. And see, it's just a little hole.
Well, maybe it was men's cologne.
Well, could possibly be, but that's
Or
not
could have
what
been something beside cologne, like something for a little kid.
it was saying.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
No, kids didn't.
Yeah, kids didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's saying perfume on everything, except some
Oh.
idiots thought it was a candy thing, but it's obviously not with that little hole.
Right.
But I thought with the eyes being like that, somebody might even want it for a Halloween thing. But you could always, paint in little dots on the eyes or whatever.
Oh, I like them the way they are. Candy bottle. Yeah, but they didn't have candy that would fit in there back then.
No, it's not a candy bottle. And most of what I did see said this was a perfume, and
Yeah.
quite possibly you're right. It could have been cologne.
Candy was always and it was just in barrels, and you got it in a brown bag. They didn't put candy in containers.
And this was, like I said, they said 1920s to 1930s.
Wow, that's cute.
So he's quite possibly an antique.
Like I said, now it might have been a men's cologne.
Just 3 inches tall.
Hmm.
Okay. And if you like those other glasses, get this one here.
What did they get into? We just heard a crunch. It's like, okay, what'd the kitties get into?
Yes, I know. I hear that all the time in my house.
Yeah.
What did you
Number
do?
9.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
another BC.
Yeah, number
Oh,
9.
wow.
We've got the smaller anteater glasses.
That's cute.
So the BC glass with the K-Man is this height. These are this height. Just a little bit different. It's 3.5 inches tall, which is a 1/2 inch difference. They do have the pinch in them. They're a pinch glass. We've got the anteater and the ants. And I've got 4 that look like these. So it's choice $5 each. Just let me know how many you might want.
Those are cute. Those would be cute for Steve if he likes anteaters. But he has a Steaky collection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Johnny Hart, and it's, they're signed Hart on them back here. That's not the anteater like pooing. That's actually the signature of the artist for BC. The anteaters with ants. And like I said, I do have 4 of these.
It was cool.
So it's a choice of 1 for $5. So you just let me know 5 and how many you want. Yeah. Okay. See anybody in for those? I'll go ahead and move on back to Angie.
All righty. All right. My first one is going to be the Cardinal China double spouted gravy boat. So if you like mid-century, if you like mid-century modern, this is like really cool. All right. So it's a robin's egg. Well, it's actually more of a like greenish blue, but you have your double gravy. You've got the gravy in here, and then you've got the one where the fat you can.
How much is it?
This is going to be $10. It is from 1954, 7 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches. It is model number M146. So there you've got your California China Company. There is no chips or cracks. It's kind of cool because you can see where they painted it. See where they kind of painted a little bit. But yeah, you just, on this side, you've got the gravy spout. And on this side, you just pour all the gravy. All speckled. Very nice speckles. No chips or cracks.
Well, you know what that setup is for. That's if you have a sauce or something that has oil on the top or grease on the top. Yep. It actually feeds in. The oil will stay on the top, but it feeds in through there, and that way you're not pouring the grease.
Right. Right. It's a double gravy. Let's see. Yeah. So Cardinal China Company double spout gravy boat. 1954 is when it was made. 7 by 6 by 3 for $10. I have no idea. Well, it couldn't be Van Briggle because it's actually marked on the bottom.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that kind of piece. You're right.
Well, if anybody has Van Briggle and they think this would make a great match, see all the sparklies.
Denise collects Van Briggle.
Oh.
So, yeah, she likes it. I like it too. It's Van Briggle's a nice, smooth glass or pottery. Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice.
I'm looking at glass.
So that is my first one. That's my first one.
Okie doke.
Okay. My second one is a 16-hole flower frog. Now, most flower frogs are not this big. This is 5 inches across, 16 holes. On the back, this area where you'd put it on the lip, this is 4 3/4. So if you have a vase that you know is 4 3/4, this will fit on the edge. Yeah, it would make a cute planter. Succulents or something like that. This side is in great condition. This side has a footnote. Oh, $8. This has a few rough spots on the bottom, maybe from use, maybe that's just from the make. But the top is all smooth. There is little feet. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Yeah, you can see that one there. Little feet on it. So if you do want to place it down, it'll be lifted up just enough that water can get underneath it. It's just in really good shape, and it's a nice big one, 5 inches. So, yep. All right. If nobody's interested in that one, take a pass. And then the last one is $5 start. This is a first aid Red Cross book. It is 4th edition by Doubleday. It is May 1965 with an original printing of 1957. It's in really nice condition, and it has a lot of different pictures of how to take care of things, what's dangerous, what's good. The center does have all the major body functions, your circulation system, all of that. There's like how to do CPR, how to take care of somebody who's in shock, how to do all that stuff. There was one in here that was kind of creepy before I was showing it. How to wrap a face. I was like, ooh, that's creepiness. But in the back is an index. So if you're trying to find a certain thing. Oh, wait, there was an index. Okay, I lied. There's no index. Oh, yeah, there is. I thought there was. There's an index. And then on the back of it, oh, trust me, Denise, I'm going to take a hot shower, take some zinc and vitamin C, and I'm going to crawl into bed as soon as I get done. Because I don't have time to be sick. I have citywide rummage sales tomorrow.
She has stuff to buy.
I have stuff to buy. So there's the index. I'm trying to find that really freaky one. But anyway, how to stabilize somebody on transporting them. So it's just all full of, how to brace an arm and a finger and all of that if you're out there. So this would be really cool for somebody who's maybe an EMT or a studying nurse.
It's a good emergency book just to have in the house, especially if you have kids.
Yep. This one it's got snake bites, how to deal with snake bites, gunshot wounds. I learned how to take care of gunshot wounds for my husband because he worked for the police department. Do you know what the police do? Does anybody know? I want to see if anybody knows.
Call 911.
Yeah, okay, but while you're waiting for the police to arrive, do you know what they do to plug up a
put tampons in them?
Yep, tampon. They'll put the tampon in the bullet hole to soak it up.
Yep.
So you'll see police cars, they always keep a box of tampons in the back of their car or in the trunk. Because I was like, my husband told me that. I was like, really?
Yep.
How to deal with burns?
I've heard it before, so it must be true.
Yeah, well, my husband, he told me dangerous chemicals. So this whole book is just filled with how to deal with a drowning victim, signs of stroke. So there's all different things in here. $5, 1965, original printing 1958, prepared for the American National Red Cross for the instruction of first aid classes. I thought, what a cool thing.
That would make a cool junk journal for a nurse.
Oh my gosh, that would. Especially if you could find the picture.
Pages and add
those body pictures in there. Those.
Yeah. Well,
there was one. But you know what kids do the minute they get their hands on those? They run.
How to wrap a face. I was like, ew, that's creepy. Like I saw somebody walking down the street with that on, I'd turn around and go the other way.
Well, if you got burned,
you got that guy in horror movies.
Right? Right? Okay. So there you go. If anybody's interested, I think you're right. I think making this a junk journal for a nurse would be
because I keep the outside and keep the pages and put them in different, like maybe in the back, but then add more to it and
this would be totally
embellish the back with other stuff and
how to deal with a BB shot. Oh, how to deal with electrical shock. Oh, there you go. Who wants to get electrocuted?
I'm not in line for that.
Yeah, me neither.
No, not me. Tag, you're it.
Roll the victim from the wire and shut off the current with a stick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll let my husband deal with that. I won't touch anybody. Okay, here you go. $5. Anybody interested? We're good. Okay. That was my 3.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much, everybody, for looking. And if everybody needs a junk journal for a nurse, I got you covered. All right. Thanks, everybody.
It's Randy. And make sure everybody is live with the little red dot. And you can also speed it up by clicking on your wheel and doing this at 2 times the speed.
Who likes labradorite? Now, this one is silver plated, but I don't care. It just looks gorgeous. So what you have is labradorite focal, beautiful cut glass, and quartz. So up here you have blue quartz, and then you've got these gorgeous crystals, and then this gorgeous labradorite pendant. I got to take it off of here because they drive me nuts. So it's got a very simple clasp.
Oh.
This cut glass is a purple kind of color. It's, oh God, it's like, okay, you know what Mystic Quartz looks like? Mystic Topaz? It's like Mystic Topaz. These are blue. Now they're coming off, they're a sort of a, that's a good representative. They're like a blue, and then the glass are like a Mystic Topaz. And then you've got this huge, beautiful Labrador. Look at it. Look at the veining in there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's pretty, Randy.
It is
That's really pretty.
How long is it?
It is 16 inches. However, you could add jump rings.
Yeah,
Because
very
this
easy.
is just hook. Anyway, here you've got it's on the jump ring, so you could add jump rings.
Yeah. You could add an extender easy there.
Yeah, that too. I just love it. Such a gorgeous combination. And that is a very big, that's a very big stone cabochon. So it's, the stone itself is 1 inch across by 1.25 inches. And then the top stones are the blue quartz. And then you've got these like Mystic Quartz color glass, which it blends well. It picks up all the colors in the labradorite. Looks good with my outfit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just try something. If I can get it closed. Come on. Come on out of there. It never fails that when you don't want something to come open, it won't do it.
Well, there you go.
Ooh. Okay, hide bra strap.
That's always a problem with me.
Doesn't that look like it's the way it's floating? Is that gorgeous?
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm just going to keep wearing it.
Okay, and we'll just keep pointing at it, saying $16.
This can be yours. Ooh,
Okay.
I'll have to remember that. That goes well with this blouse.
Huh.
Okay. The next is something that is really different. I got this in a well, no, I I I saw it and I just bought it. And I didn't know what the heck it was.
Oh, a water drop, huh?
That's what the official name. It came right up. Hold on.
We gotta see this now.
Yeah. Get in there.
It's a free inch.
Oh,
3 inch.
dang thing. Pin. Oh, I know why, because I'm going for the wrong side. Hold on. I want to hold it up by the little claspies, but I got to get him in. There. These are not glass, but you wear it. I think this is more for like the women's collars that dang thing. The women's collars that have like points.
Here, I'll take it down. There you go.
Thank you. So it's they're attached. They're two pins. They're attached. And you wear them on either side of your blouse. I just think it's gorgeous and so different.
Yeah.
This is not terribly old, but it's vintage. Maybe 80s. Because you know that style was kind of in. But isn't that just the neatest thing?
Wow. That's beautiful.
I wish it was glass. Oh, but that's what the thing is called. It's a French style water drop collar brooch. But you know, it would be pretty on a simple dress. If you had a solid color dress with a high neck, you know, you could put it up there like that as instead of a necklace. Well,
Fancy crown.
ooh, Halloween.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think it's gorgeous. Okay.
Yeah, add them to a couple hair combs. And if anybody thinks about it, you can always put it in the chat too, or we will have a recap.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So my last piece is round, is 6.5 inches, but it's stretched. Betsy Johnson bracelet, y'all. And it's got a little bow. And it's got a little tassel. And it's got these gorgeous glass beads.
I always like those little glass beads like that.
Now, Betsy's got some oddball stuff, but this one's just cute. Look at that.
Aww.
Little rhinestones and little glass drops. And some of her colors get crazy, but this is pretty.
Okay.
Anybody in the mood for a little Betsy Johnson?
Don't see anybody. That'd be fun even for a teenager too. You know, because it's got those.
Oh, and it's a brand. Well, all of her stuff. She's just. Have you ever seen the woman? I've seen her on TV doing backflips across the stage. My gosh, and she's got.
Wow.
Been in her 60s when she was doing it.
Dang, woman.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Got a lot of energy.
Hair and the Pippi long stocking hairdo. I mean, she's a.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen her.
Wild woman.
All right, I got to look her up now. I got to look it up.
And I misspelled it. It's a Betsey. Yeah, she's no spring chicken. All right, that's my 3.
Okay.
I really do like that necklace. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, it really does look good with that outfit.
Oh, Patty Rose is in.
Oh, Patty Rose has to have it.
For 15. Oh, the Betsy Johnson. Okay. Well, let's count her down to Patty Rose.
Okay, I'll put it in. Let's see. Going once. Going twice.
Something else.
Last call. And sold. Patty Rose. Congratulations.
It is so cute. Enjoy
She's
it.
82 years old. Betsy Johnson is 82 years old, and there's pictures of her doing splits.
Yeah. She does that.
I'm 50-something. I do splits. You guys would have to send me to the hospital. I wouldn't be able to move ever again.
Oh, I could get in that position, but you need paramedics to get me up.
No kidding. Wow. She's 82.
Let me fix this here.
Dang.
For some reason, my screen keeps going large, and then I have to keep hitting escape to get back out so that I can even post anything. And it knocked out my pre-prepared. Oh, my husband's here. Getting me more ice and water. Isn't that nice, Finn? Okay, number 10. I have a Native American sign carved wedding vase. It's in gray, cut back to white. It has a Native American on it with a headdress of a bird. I'm thinking, I don't know if that's an eagle or if it's a hawk. So I know they do some with hawks, but I think this is supposed to be like mountains. And mountains like here. And it is signed, and these would be like kind of a mountain theme too. It is signed, but I'm having so much trouble reading it. I tried putting water on it to make it a little darker, and it's either PU or RU, and then something else, Pupuzi or Rupuzi, I don't know. And see, you can barely see it right there, but it's signed right there. Okay, thank you, dear. Anybody else can tell me what that says? You better than I was at looking at it. I might try something with maybe a little talcum powder and see if I can get that to come up. Or, well, I don't have talcum powder, so it'll be regular flour, but try putting some flour and see if it comes over on the cracks to be able to read it. But that's $20, 7 3/4 inches tall. This is a different color because I don't see a lot in the grays like this. I thought it was very striking. And it is called a wedding vase. Okay. It's number 10. Let me move this one out of the way here. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but there's not deep enough grooves. But I might try that first. But I was trying to get new things ready for the sale. So don't always have time to do every little tiny thing that I try. Okay. Number 11 is going to be a $15 start. And it is for this beautiful purple creamer blown glass with this white. I don't know who makes it. The pontil's smooth, but it's like a bump. And it is 4.5 inches tall. But look at that gorgeous pull to that glass. Love the design. The handle's in great shape. I don't feel any chips or cracks or see anything wrong with it at all. No flea bites. Beautiful purple color. And that white, it's just really striking with it. That's number 11. Start at $15 start. Let's see if I can get the next one up. Well, how's everybody doing?
That is so pretty.
I know. I really liked it.
I do too.
Because the purple is really, really a nice purple.
Mm-hmm. That is gorgeous. I love it.
Amethyst color. Move this water out of the way. Of course, my husband can't wait at the door. He has to hand me the drink right away, you know. It's like, can't you see I'm working here? I'm lucky he's getting me a drink, right? Okay, $12 start. Number 12 is the choice of teacups. And what my things so I know what kind they are. All right. Now, the first one is bone china and made in England. Beautiful flowers on it. There's the bottom. It says Caldon. Bone china. Made in England. There's the design. Really, really pretty. The inside's in great shape. The saucer complements it. I don't really see any paint loss or anything on there. It looks really nice. That's the first one. Or 12A. Then I have one that has a shamrocks on it. So an Irish household would probably be good for this one. Or anybody. This Regency English bone china made in England. The inside looks great. The paint looks great. These are $12 strips. And the mark is the same on the back of this as well as the cup. Your third choice is a chrysanthemum pattern. And this is also bone china. It says it's number 11 chrysanthemum in Japan. And there's the saucer. Same back. It says Kasuga ware. Fine China, Japan. The front looks like this. The back has a simpler little bud. And then the last choice is going to be this antique pond. It's in black and gold. And I actually have 2 of these teacups at $12 each. Nippon hand painted. The Morimura M on there. The saucer does match. Doesn't have a mark on the back of the saucer, but they do both match. And that's the last choice. If anybody's interested in any of the teacups, just let me know. And that was my 3. And let's go back to Angie.
All righty. I am ready. All right. The next one that I have is this Carnival Marigold Footed Compote. It is going to start at $20. I do not know the maker. Tried to look it up, couldn't find anything. I did find that it was 1920s pressed glass. It is 10 inches wide by 7 inches across by 5 inches down. That reminds me of like a dandelion or something, but I honestly don't know what it is. But it is marigold. It's in great shape. No chips, no cracks. I thought if I was going to keep this, 2 bananas, some ice cream, some chocolate, some Cool Whip, cherry on top, and I would be all set. It is that big, though. It is 10 inches. You need a couple bananas. There's the feet on it. They are iridescent. They're beautiful. No chips or cracks. Hi, Thomas. So there you go.
Hi, Thomas.
Beautiful. And I hope to do more research on it because I really would like to know what pattern this is.
That'd be cool with like some of those wooden fruit or the different colored fruits in it too.
I would just float a peony in it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's in really good shape. No scrapes inside from like utensils or anything. It's very smooth inside. I just thought it was gorgeous. And like I said, I want to do more research and find out what the pattern is. Like I said, I thought maybe this was dandelion, but I'm sure it's something like a mum or something. But I just thought it was very pretty.
Yeah, Andrew's not wearing a wig for this sale.
Nope. So, okay. For those who don't know, on Every Picture Tells a Story one weekend, Sue wore a wig to represent me, and I wore a wig to represent Sue. Well, Thomas thought it'd be funny to send me that wig. And I made a deal that on Market Monday, if I get 5 $2 super chats, so $10, I would wear the wig the rest of the show. Well, I didn't get $10, so he didn't get his wig. So he's waiting for me to wear the wig. There you go. Now you guys know what's going on.
Wrong show, Thomas.
Yeah, wrong show. It's not Market Monday. So anyways, there is a number 8 here, which somebody told me was the affinity symbol, which I still think it looks like an 8, but it could be an affinity symbol. And then right here, there's like this little dot. And I don't know if that's supposed to be something or not. When I look at it, without my glasses on, I see, I don't know what I see. I don't know, just a speckle or a spot. So I don't know. But it does have a number 8. So I want to do more research on this. But if somebody's interested in now, I'll do it $20 for now. And if I do research on it and find out it's something spectacular, the price will go up. Like $20 for this carnival glass 10 by 7 by 5. Beautiful.
I love those snail feet.
Yeah.
The snail feet.
Yeah, they're just really nice. I mean, the whole thing is just beautiful. So that's my first one. Thank you, everybody, for looking. My second one is, okay, I marked that wrong. Let me correct that. My next one is, okay, I always thought Boyd made bears and bunnies. Well, I came across this and I fell in love with it. I had to grab it. It's a whale. I mean, it's a walrus. This is a Boyd walrus. His name is Wally Fish Breath.
And how much is he?
He is going to be $10 start. He comes with this metal charm necklace. And on the back, you'll see the little, maybe you'll see the little paw. There you can see it right there.
Yeah.
It's a little paw to show that he's a Boyd. He has his hang tags. He has his tush tag. Super soft. He does have like harder, like right in here. So I thought maybe he was a little jointed. He moves a little bit, but not real much. So if you're looking to like, you know, like move his legs, it's not going to go out too much. But he's got these cute little flippers. I like the flippers.
Walruses don't move their legs much.
Nope. But I thought his Wally Fish Breath. So this can come off. So I guess you could wear the fishy symbol. This is metal. So I guess you could wear it as a necklace for yourself, or you could leave it on there and let him have it as a necklace. Either way, Wally Fish Breath, Boyd's Collection, 2001. Super soft, super cute. I just loved him. So if you are a Boyd's collector, his little eyes are in there. They're just hiding. He needs hair trimmed around his eyeballs. If you like Boyd and you collect Boyd, this is one that was very rare. And I just fell in love with it. I thought he's super cute. So he's so cute. All right. So that's my second one. My third one. This is going to start at $45. This is a four, well, it's actually 8 pieces, but it's 4 teacup and saucers. They are Fire King Jane Ray jadeite. They are in amazing condition. They are jadeite. It's the Janie Ray pattern. There are 4 of these, and they are all in amazing condition. You can see, like,
Those
no
are
chips.
great.
Yes, these are incredible. This one has a little bit more swirl in it. They are all marked Fire King. Here's the next one. These are just gorgeous. I mean, oh my goodness. And then this one. So you get 4 jadeite green, Jane, it's called Jane Ray, jadeite Fire King cup and saucers. They all have no chips, no cracks. They are all in beautiful condition. And I just, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe I picked these up. I thought, oh, how cool.
Those don't glow, do they?
Nope, they do not.
Yeah, Fire King doesn't.
Right.
Okay.
But you get 4 of them.
So pretty.
Which makes a complete set. They're marked on the bottom. Just beautiful.
It's hard to find those in great shape, too.
When I looked on eBay, I was stunned at the prices. I had no idea jadeite went for so much. I was like, "Ooh!" So you get 4 of them for $45. 1, 2. I mean, I guess I could go like this, so you could see them all.
Oh yeah.
There you go, 4 of them. All right. And that is my third one. Thank you, everybody, for looking. And if at any time you have any questions or you want to make a deal or an offer or, any of that, please feel free to ask.
And there's her email underneath her face right there, Angie's Oddities at yahoo.com.
Angie's Oddities. Thanks, everybody, for looking.
Okay, let me get Randy over there.
All right.
There she is. The necklace is $16.
Still got that beautiful necklace on. Somebody needs to grab that.
Okay. I have a set. It's a 3-piece set. These are Chinese. These are cloisonné style. They're Chinese beads, but they're not cloisonné. They're actually just enamel. So the necklace is 38 inches. I restrung it and I knotted it. So that made it a little longer. But the beads are these beautiful cloisonné style, but they're enamel. And they have these little gold beads in between. I've knotted them. I think knotting just makes things prettier. So besides the necklace, you have a bracelet and you have earrings. So $22 gets you the entire set.
And how long is the necklace?
It is 38 inches.
And the bracelet?
The bracelet is your standard stretch, so that's going to be a 7. It would fit a 6 or go up to an 8 because it's stretchy. And these are little pierced earrings. Now the bracelet, they've used a little bigger gold bead, but it's still, you could tell they all go together.
Yeah.
Here's the necklace. So again, you've got 38 inches. You could double it.
I'll be right back.
Sure, you could double it. And the other thing that I like to do is you could take it and you could torsade it. Whoops. They're actually little clips that you can get. And then you could make it into something that goes like that. So we've got beads that are black, brown, and blue. And some have gold on them and some don't. The entire set. Okay. Now for the same price, this is silver plated again. Look at this. Labradorite bracelet. Now this will fit anywhere from a 5 to a 7. And I suppose you could put an additional jump ring. It's a toggle. I've got it on the farthest setting, but you could easily put it on here's the construction. Very substantial, very comfortable. And you've got beautiful labradorite. Lots of blue flash in these. See those nice stripes? And it goes with the necklace. These are good sized cabs too. Look at how far they stick up. They're the whole depth of the bezel plus above it. Lots of blue flash. All right. And then my last piece is a hinged bangle. But it's a rhinestone hinged bangle. There's no maker. It's silver tone.
Oh, it's coming off kind of gold.
Yeah, I know it does, but it's silver tone. Beautiful hinged bangle. And it actually and it has a little that goes in the little hole, so it's not going to come loose on you when you wear it.
Those are nice catches.
I've looked all over, no maker. Very comfortable. It's it measures at 6.5, and you could see it fit me. I'm a 6 3/4, and it was very comfortable. So I would say anywhere from a 6 to a 7 can wear this with no problems. Any interest? And if not, that's my third. Thank you for looking. I want to see comments. Thomas is the only one comments. I want people yakking.
Yakety yak.
Thomas just likes to tease me.
That's okay. Thomas can tease away.
Yes, that's fine. I'm used to it.
Okay. Now this one dish has a little bit of an issue. So that's why I have it at the $5. Look again. Sorry, forgot to move my teacups out of the way. It's like, you're in my way. All right, there we go. Number 13. Start at $5. This is Fenton, but it does have a couple of chips. So it is a thumbnail pattern. And here's where the little chippy spot is, right here. But I thought somebody might like this on their, somewhere like on their dresser or something. You could put coins in it or, something like that. And it's still a pretty piece of Fenton. So it was an ashtray. So where that's off there, you see the chippy. But this was a Fenton ashtray or little trinket dish. So you see it there. And I just have it for $5. If anybody would like it for that. Number 13. Okay. Number 14. This is an anchor hocking medallion, little green bowl for $5. It's 4.5 inches wide. But somebody might need a little dip dish. Maybe they have the other pieces, other pieces of this.
Let's make it a great bowl for feeding a cat.
Yeah, or you could use it for berries. Is it for berries or snacks, nuts? I like how the edge has a little bit of a design to it. And it has no chips or cracks. It's in great shape. So I don't know. I also thought, somebody may need just a piece, a replacement piece too, and just $5. Number 14. My mom has more cats than that. Not know if she used it for a food dish. It's not big enough either. Feed on the same dish and multiple cats. But it could be.
Hi, kitties. They have crystal, Thomas. Crystal water dishes. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
No, they have steel water bowls. No, they're. I'm not.
Mine has an electric water fountain.
Ooh. Number 15 is going to be a choice of pendant. And let me get these so I can show you. The first one is this one. It's in pewter.
Ooh, pretty.
1.5 inches long. I think this is the triple horn of Odin.
I was going to say that reminds me of a Celtic symbol too, but see, I think Celtics. I think Celtics and Viking or that Norse people were very similar way back.
The second one is by Zikzak. It's a pewter dolphin in waves. It's 1.5 inches tall. It does have the zigzag on the back. TMNC USA. So that's a pewter piece. It's about 1.5 inches long. Then the next piece I have is Pope Paul VI. It's Pontiff Maximus. And on the back of it, it has the Second Vatican Council. This is also 1.5 inches long, and Pope Paul VI was from 1963 to 1978. And then the last choice I have is Craftsman League, and this probably came off of a keychain. This is a Cadillac coin. It says Craftsman's League on it. It has these Cadillacs on there. And there's the other side. So I thought with Father's Day coming up, I should have some choices that were maybe a little bit more masculine. And this could probably go back on any kind of chain. We'll put a little jump ring on it. And anyway, that's number 15. And their choices at $8 each. And that was my 3. So we're going to go back to Angie.
All right. I am ready.
Okay.
Yes, my cat has water fountains too, but they're metal. Okay. My next one is this uranium glass cake platter. It is anchor hocking.
Pretty.
It has no chips, no cracks, 13 inches wide, and yes, it glows. Try to see if you can see the glowy. Yeah, you can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's glowy. It's
what's the start on that?
25. You can see it's glowy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is glowy. It's 13 inches. So this is perfect for a birthday cake or a fancy cake. It's got the edge on it, so it can be on the table. Starburst. Now it does have a few scratches from use. You can see them there. But nothing like deep in the glass, just surface. But it is in excellent shape. No chips, no cracks. Beautiful sunburst type pattern, or cross pattern. $25. And it really does glow. I mean, when I lit this up, ooh, pretty.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's a very pretty piece.
I think I might have that one. But I kind of collect. So.
Yeah, Denise, I did take some meds, but it's still affecting my voice. I still sound like a chipmunk or something. But I'm trying. And then the next one I have. Yeah, I didn't expect to get a head cold. The next one I have is a Fire King Peach Luster 1-pint dish with the lid. Oh, you had to take your kitty to the vet this morning? Randy, I had to take mine. I had to take my Max. You know, Max has got the underbite, the tooth thing going on. And she said because the teeth have come in and they haven't really gotten into the nasal cavity, she still wants me to see a kitty dentist, but she doesn't think he's going to need braces, which is a good thing because they told me it'd be $3,000.
They put braces
for
on
kitty braces.
critters?
Huh?
Oh, did they make him wear a retainer at night?
No, they just told him that, they just said that he, his 2 teeth were going up into the palate of his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to take him back to the vet to get his last distemper, and they looked, and the adult teeth have come in, and they're going up against the gum line. So she doesn't think they're going to go into the nasal cavity. So she's like, well, I still want you to see a dentist, but I don't think he's going to need braces. Because he had told me earlier he probably would need braces. And when I got an estimate on the braces, they said $3,000. I'm like, I'm not putting $3,000 of braces on my cat. But all's well that ends well. He's doing fine. He's not in any pain. There's your Fire King logo.
He heard you say that. And how much is it?
This is going to be $10. You get the peach luster bowl with the lid. The lid is marked with a number 12 and a 405. And I know, Denise, that is crazy. I just was like, right, okay. No chips, no cracks. The lid is in great condition. Oh, there's another number on here. 15, 405. I thought there was a 12. I'm wrong. It's not a 12. It's a 15. I don't know if there's any numbers on here. Nope. Oh, a number 10. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but it might. So there you go. $10 for the Fire King Peach Luster 1-point dish with lid. Yeah. Thomas, have you seen how much I spent on my cats? Oh, I went to a rummage sale and I found a little strawberry bed. So it looks like a little strawberry and they crawl into it. It's a kitty bed. Yeah, I thought that was really cute. And I just bought them a tuna. Well, no, my son bought them a tuna can to crawl into. So yeah, when I see that stuff, I have to buy it. I mean, I got to take care of my children, my furry children. I spend a lot on my furry children. Just ask my husband. All right. And the last one for the night is this cute Boyd's bear. His name is Raspberries. And he says, buzz off. And he's got these cute little antennas and a little black. So he's some kind of bug. I don't think he's a bumblebee because he doesn't have the yellow stripes.
He's got to be a bee.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the yellow stripes. He is jointed.
But he buzzes. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Is 2003.
And how much is he?
He is $8. I am You Be Gone, and I'm a real raspberry. His name is You Be Gone.
He's a bee. He's a bee.
Yeah. But did they give him a little stinger in his butt? No.
Huh.
think he needs a little stinger in his butt if he's a bee. Anyway,
It's
very cute
recessed.
paw pads. Very, very cute. It's recessed. But I just love the little, you know. So he's a boy
And they
deer.
didn't get torn off. That's so cute.
He's 8 inches. He's got his little buzz off sign. Little buzz off sign. Good. Hi. You want to come up and say hi to everybody?
So you can use the buzz off sign, Bear, when you're not in the mood or whatever. You set it on your dresser with the buzz off. And then when you're in the mood, you take the bear and stuff him in your drawers.
There you go. You like him? You like him? Hey, you like him? You see him? No, you're not interested? All right. And that's $8. He is 8 inches tall from 2001. Still has its hang tag, still have his tushy tag, and he is just really, really cute.
He's so cute.
Isn't he adorable? And that is my last one.
Okay. Let's grab Randy.
All right.
Yeah, my poor little ginger boy, Tom. He's been lethargic, won't do anything, hasn't eaten, won't drink for 2 days.
Oh, no.
And so
That's
this was the
not
third day. Now, he was drinking water yesterday. He drank water Tuesday night. He drank water last night, but then he would throw it up. But he's
What
no
did the vet
temperature,
say?
and he's no distress. I poked his tummy, and he didn't,
But
if something
something's
hurts, so they
going
let
on.
you know.
Right.
And so I went ahead and took him into the vet. And I mean, the vet worked that boy over. And he said he doesn't have a temperature. So there's he checked his mouth, no idea. But he went ahead and gave him some nausea medication and a special little tempting food for delicate tummies.
Yeah.
And he's been laying around in his daddy's room all day. So we'll just see. I keep watching him. But see, when he's not in any distress.
So how old is
he's young? He's not even a year yet.
Yeah, watch for fading kitten syndrome.
Well, no, he's 10 months old. He can't fade.
No.
He's weighed 10 pounds too. Okay. But anyway, I'm keeping an eye on him.
You don't think he ate any of the jewelry he plays with?
Well, I found on Monday night, I found they had gotten in here and they found a piece of that cotton kind of batting stuff, not cotton ball stuff, but that cotton batting like you put in little jewelry boxes. And they'd gotten a piece of that and they'd torn it all up, and it was little pieces all over the floor, and they were wet. And I picked them all up. But the thing is, cats don't eat stupid things, but their tongues have got rough things that go one direction, and that's in. So that's why little strings, yarn, stuff like that, they don't intentionally eat them like some dogs do. But it gets hooked, and there's only one way it can go, and that's to keep going in. So, they can't pull it out. So, always watch him real careful.
I would have his GI tract x-rayed.
Well, we'll see. Again, he's not in any distress. If it was something like that in there, he would have pain. And there was no pain. Anyway, we're watching him. Molly, I have something for you to look at. I have a green one. Mindy May Market.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I had a clear rhinestone one last week. And this is 6 1/4. Mindy May Market is a really great brand. They have beautiful things. There it is upside down. Excellent construction. Yeah, all it would do is show if there was a blockage created by it. It's very well constructed. Now this one, no, it's silver tone, but the stones, they're kind of like a slightly opaque. I mean, they're not transparent, they're translucent. They look like a green onyx is what they look like. It's just and of course it's got the big clasp. just gorgeous. So if you like green, hey, Doreen, welcome.
Hi, Doreen.
This is a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. They're just so substantial, man. They make other rhinestones just look like water in comparison, you know. This is fine brandy. Really beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I think everybody went home. It got late.
No, we still have 19 people in here.
Oh, okay. They're lurking.
Yeah.
Who else are they watching? Okay.
How long is that bracelet? Patty would like to know.
Oh, yeah. It's a 6.5. And let's now you can add jump rings. So it's a big ring on the end, and it's there. I could wear it. I wear a 6 3/4, and I could get it on. I could get it fastened, and I can wear it. But when I put it on my, you know,
those aren't always the most accurate either.
When I put it on that, it said 6 1/4. So I'm normally like a 7, and I know that I measured myself at 6 3/4. So
Hi, Doreen.
it's right there. But it's a beautiful thing. Oh man, just gorgeous. All right,
Thomas, where's your wig? Do we get to see you in a wig?
I think that would be a very good thing. Let's go ahead and get Thomas in a wig.
yes.
Now, I'd pay money to see that.
This is a piece that I made. It is 36 inches, and it is hand knotted garnet chips.
Ooh, pretty.
All individually knotted, so it's long. I love garnets. I don't like rubies, but I love garnets.
It's my mom's birthstone.
But you could easily double it. Now, I have made this endless, so there is no clasp. But it's real easy to double it. I just think knotting makes things look prettier. One, they don't rub against each other. Two, if you've got really nice stones and it breaks, you're not crawling all over the floor chasing after them and losing some. Look at the way the light hits it.
Yep.
Love that. Okay. Last piece for today.
Then we do the recap after me. We had a couple more people come in.
I've got a lovely pin. Now, there is no name on this one. Here's the back. Gold tone. And those are peridot. Tested peridot. Now, it is 10 karat gold plated. I tested it. 10 karat gold plated, and those are real peridot on this orchid pin.
Wow. I like peridot. Oop. I pinned that one. I was slacking. Sorry.
It's an older pin. I thought, oh, how cute. They put green glass on it. But see, I stick my Presidium on everything.
A good thing you did.
No interest. Well, that's fine. We'll have the recap. You can think about it. That's it. And of
Hey,
course, the dress will be available.
all right. For 16 is going to be a start of $10. It is for this crackle glass pitcher in a green. You can see the color there. That's the green. I love the crackle glass. That handle too. It's really cool. Not sure who made this one. Thinking the handle was similar to Kanawa, but I'm not.
I have another one, Patty Rose. I've got two. They're a little bit different.
$10, 4¼ inches tall. So it's a little mini pitcher. Good for cream. Or you could put a little bit of syrup in it, I guess, too. That shows the green more, but I love the crackly glass. Right. Oops. Sorry about that. Push the wrong button.
It's okay. We're still here.
I'm so glad. Just checking.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad you checked on us. It's all good.
Okay. This is a really beautiful piece of lusterware. I'm just going to have to say right off the bat, I love the flowers on it. I love the flowers in the orange.
Oh, yes. That's the standard.
$10 start. Made in Japan. Beautiful bowl. It is 8¾ inches wide. Look at those beautiful flowers too.
I have seen a lot of lusterware, and I have never seen a bowl like that.
Yep, I know.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's unusual.
And I like lusterware, and I collect lusterware, and I'm like, I don't have room. I don't have room. And it is made in Japan. But I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they are so pretty. They have the wrong.
I don't know either, but they are pretty.
The wrong leaves for poppies, but
they remind me of poppy too. An anemone, maybe?
I don't know. Very pretty though. And the fact that they have flowers in the orange as well. You just don't see that. Or I haven't before. Okay. Then my last item for the sale. Get it to work here. It's going to be a Silvercrest compote. This is a small one. It is 5½ inches wide.
Oh, pretty.
3¾ inches tall.
Oh, it's a little one. So cute. So
it's a $10 start. In that, right? But yeah, I love the Silvercrest, and it's
Love
in shower,
Silvercrest.
and it is, of course, not marked Fenton because it's prior to 1970.
Right.
And it is in perfect condition. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And this would even be good if you wanted to do a 4th of July little assemblage. You could put a little person in here holding a flag, or, all kinds of stuff. Little kitty cat holding a flag. Who knows? And that was my last item of the sale. And everybody, please make sure that you're up with us here. Press this here.
Refreshed. So you're not
Refresh.
like
Your live down here has a little red button by it. And you could also speed yourself up by using that little wheel right there and putting yourself.
And then we sound like chipmunks.
They always sound like chipmunks. Yeah, and it's fun to do.
It's fun to do, especially when I've got this raspy voice and you speed me up. That's got to be hilarious. I'm going to try that later before I go to bed.
I'm sure Steve will think that's sexy too.
Oh, I'm sure. He's over there.
What was the chipmunk's name? Brittany? Brittany was one of them.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Okay. Speed round. Well, sort of a speed round. Anyway, where'd it go?
during this recap, we do not type information in the chat, so you have to listen, people. Everything is buy it now, and whatever the price is, they say.
Oh, here it is.
And then just put in the item, the amount.
Pink bubble depression glass bowl. It is called Oyster and Pearl. It's from 1940. It's 10.5 inches by 4. It's $20. There's your oyster and pearls. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. And it's big. Just let you know. Okay, those. So next one. The Cracker Barrel musical teapot. It plays music. It's beautiful. The gold on it is beautiful. You've got purple roses on one side and purple violets on the other. No chips, no cracks. It is marked Cracker Barrel on the bottom. Good night, Jan. And the music is for a lease or something. That is $30. The next one.
Fleur de lis.
Fleur de lis. Okay. Whatever. All right. Okay. The next one is the Jack and Jill. These are children's magazines from 1968. There's 7 of them for $15. One has got water damage, and the rest of them are in really good shape. They are really not written in anywhere, and they do have their projects inside of most of them. That is $15 for all of those. Okay, cast iron trivet. I don't know where I put the cast iron trivet. Okay, we'll skip it. I can't find it. The double gravy boat. This is a California pottery, California China Company double spout gravy boat. It's mold 1463, made in 1954, 7 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches. It's got this great speckling to it. It is marked on the bottom, and this is $10. $10. Great mid-century modern goodness. I just love it. It's awesome. I'm still looking for that. I don't know what I do with it. Okay. The next one is the 16-hole flower frog. This is a nice 5-inch 16-hole flower frog. It does have the lip for the vase, which means this here is 4 3/4. It is in really nice condition. Couple rough spots on the bottom. It does have the little beads here. So when you lay it down, it's not, it's got the space underneath for the water. It is 5 inches across, $8. $8.
Hi, Lulu.
Lulu, you're kind of in the way. The next one is the
Lulu hid the flower frog. Lulu hid the trivet.
Yeah, she probably did. Lulu, did you hide the trivet? Oh, here's the trivet. I found it. Wilson cast iron Wilson, no, it's this way, whatever. Wilson cast iron trivet, the Pennsylvania Dutch.
You're upside down.
No, it's still upside down. Oh my goodness gracious. Wilson cast iron trivet, Pennsylvania Dutch pattern. It is 8.5 inches tall for $8. It's got the nice 4 feet on it. It is cast iron. It's got a little bit of weight to it. The next one is this 1965 American National Red Cross First Aid Book. It's in the 4th printing. It is $5. Lots of descriptions, pictures. Got an index in the back so you can look things up if you need to. The next one is the Marigold. Man, I can't find anything. I'm getting tired. Oh, there it is. Marigold Carnival Footed Compote Bowl. 1920s pressed glass. I don't know the name of the pattern. I'm still trying to find that.
With snail feet.
What?
With snail feet.
Yeah, it's got the cute snail feet.
Yeah.
10 by 7 by 5, $20. No chips, no cracks. All of these edges are beautiful. It's just a gorgeous piece. And if you're a really big ice cream eater, you could really fit a couple pints of ice cream in this puppy. That one was $20. The next one is the Boyd Bear Seal or Walrus. Walrus. He's so cute. His name is Wally Fish Breath. And I never knew that Boyd's did, you know, I knew they did bears and I knew they did bunnies, but I didn't know they did cute walruses. Comes with a little metal necklace tag and it has the Boyd's stamp on it. And this one is 8 inches front to tail for $10. $10. Okay, the next one. The next one is the Jadeite. It is 4 cups and saucers. They are in excellent condition. No chips, no issues. There are 4 of them. They are $45 for the set, which is a great deal. Just absolutely great deal. No chips, no cracks. Very nice.
Oh, that little green eye. I love it.
Hi, Lulu.
Lulu, you want to say hi?
Lulu.
Beautiful green eyes.
Yeah, she's a good girl. The next one is the uranium glass cake plate. This beautiful cake plate is 13 inches across. It's a big thing. And it glows like Christmas. Like it is glowy. This is got no chips, no cracks, a few scratches in here from some knives. So somebody did use this. It's got the footed edge. And this one is $25. $25 for uranium glass.
Such a cool pattern.
It's beautiful. I just love it. And then the next one is the Peach Luster Fire King 1 pint dish with the lid. It is marked Fire King on the bottom. No chips, no cracks. It has its original lid, which is awesome because so many of them don't. And that is $10. And finally, the little Boyd Bug Off. Little Boyd Buzz Off Bear. It's called a raspberry. He's got little wings. He's got little antennas. Tush tag, hang tags. He's all set to join your Boyd Bear collection. Joined. And he is 8 inches at $8. And those are mine. Yeah, those are mine.
And Angie, when do you invoice and where will you be?
I will be invoicing this weekend. So tomorrow I will be at 6 p.m. Central. Every picture tells a story, which is all ephemera. It is on Sandy and Otto Trish's channel. It includes Aaron Proctor and Sue Spezio. And then Saturday I am off. Well, off from this. And then Sunday, 2 o'clock, I am doing Al's Full Shelf Shop. It's Al's Full Shelf Shop. Her name is Lou, and she is going to do her first ever sale on her channel.
You do know her name's not Lou.
Yes, I know what it is.
Her son's Lou.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She just doesnent want everybody. Oh,
I know.
so anyway, okay.
Yeah.
And so her and I are going to do her first show on her channel, 2 p.m. Central. And it's called like Men Things, like Father's Day gifts, things men would like. I am going to bring a bunch of Star Wars vintage toys. So my husband's going to help me pick things out. We're going to have a great time.
Oh, wow.
Sure, Patty Rose. Yeah. So we're going to get the uranium cake plate for $25. Patty Rose. And then the first aid book. I like that first aid book. I think that is so cool. Patty Rose.
Okay.
When you say the ice cream bowl, you're talking about this big, beautiful thing that I could not find the pattern on. This is so pretty. Patty, if that's the one, let me know. I think that's what you're talking about. If you find the pattern, Patty, would you let me know? Because I did research and I could not find it. And I was like, oh.
I was wondering if it was Jeanette glass.
And I couldn't find anything. It was like, come on, I want to know. But I couldn't find it.
There we go.
Patty, those are yours. Those are yours.
And I got the link to Sandy and Otto Trish's channel and also the link to Al's Full Show shop in there.
And then Monday, this coming Monday, I will be on my channel every Monday at 5:30. It's called Market Monday. And my special guest is John the Reseller. It's official as Angie's Glass. And if you don't know, you can go back to last Monday's show. If you type something in the chat, you will be put on the wheel for the giveaway. So, yeah, go ahead and leave a comment on my show from last week, and you'll be put on the wheel for this week, and you can win a discount on your order. All right, and that is everything for me. I will switch it over to Randy. Thanks, everybody.
I'll switch it over.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad the bowl will be special to you.
That's good.
Well, all righty then. Okay, so this is the vintage Damascene Mother of Pearl guitar pin. I was asking 12. I am now asking 10. Beautiful little piece. Then we have the malachite and brass bangle. This is going to be a smaller size. It on the cone it says size 8. I can't get it on because it won't go over my knuckle on my thumb. So I'm going to say somebody who is a 6, 6.5. Or if you have small hands, this was going to work for you. Beautiful malachite and brass. Then I have this beautiful handmade wire wrap on a delicate gold tone chain pendant. So you've got real pearls, real gemstone on that focal, and glass. The chain length is 19 inches, and I'm marking it down from 16 to 14. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Next is my vintage Kenneth Cole branded pin, and that is chrysoprase. There's 5 stones of chrysoprase on here. Really gorgeous. And this pin is $15. Then I have my hold on, switch. Okay. This is etched glass on a sterling base, not plated, but real sterling. I polished it up, but I left the inside natural. Wheat pattern Beautiful 11-inch bud vase. I was asking 16, and I will go $12 for this beauty. Really lovely. Put it down without breaking. Then I've got my vintage. So Iona and Don went to Taiwan in 1968 and got this gorgeous red lacquerware bowl with a vicious fishy. This is a big bowl. It does have some damage issues, but they really just add to the ambiance of it. But it does have some condition issues.
You gotta show the teeth.
Huh? You gonna bite me?
There it goes. There's the teeth.
Sharp teeth, man. That's a vicious fish. Very sharp teeth.
Vicious fishy. I love it.
You can feel it with
And then for $12, I have this vintage Studio Nova Crystal Japan candy dish. It has lightly pink tinged roses and lightly pink green tinged leaves.
How much was that?
And that is $12.
Okay.
Come on, get the lid on. Okay. Now, then I've been sporting this lovely sterling plated 16-inch, and you could see it fit beautifully. Blue quartz glass, which is like a mystic topaz, and a big honkin' labradorite pendant or focal. Lots of beautiful fire in there. And that is only $16.
That'd be good with Moon's ring that she wears.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Okay, then I have this vintage French style water drop collar brooch. So it's 2 pins attached at the hip. Siamese twins. And this is not glass. And I'm marking it down from 14 to 12 because it's such an unusual piece. It is beautiful. And the blue is that bright. It is that, it's reflecting it perfectly. Okay. Then I have a set. These are Chinese cloisonne style, but they're enamel. And I have the necklace, which is 38 inches, the stretch bracelet, and the earrings. And I was asking 22. I will mark it down to 18 for the entire set of the knotted close beads, bracelet, and earrings. And next I've got a bracelet that goes with that necklace. This again is silver plated. Beautiful labradorite bracelet. It's fit from anywhere from a 5 to a 7. Beautiful labradorite. Let me show you. Whoop, my pen disappeared. So with this on your wrist and this on your chest, you're going to be sparkly. Okay, and then I have this gorgeous rhinestone hinged bangle, which I think is just lovely. And I am marking this from 18 to 16. It is a
Bracelet,
6.5.
please.
I can, this
Patty
one,
Rose.
this bracelet, Patty Rose. Because you know I'm about to bring up another one. The prior. Oh, the labradorite. Yeah, gotcha. Lab bracelet. Lab bracelet. That's yours. And my pen ran away. There it is. Hold on. I got dropsy. Okay, let me.
Thank you, Patty Rose.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Patty.
Beautiful. Okay, that's Patty's. Put that aside. So then I've got the rhinestone bracelet. And the rhinestone is down from 18 to 16. But then I have this gorgeous Mindy May Market green. Now it's glass, but it's gorgeous bracelet. It's 6 1/4. I can wear it. And I'm marking it down from 20 to 18.
So it can fit up to probably a 7.
Yeah, because I always buy a 7 to fit me, and this will fit me. But you'd have to be an exact 7. You can't be a 6 1/4. However, you could add jump rings.
Yeah.
And then I have my 36-inch knotted garnet necklace that I made. And that is 18. And the last piece is the 10-karat gold plated real peridot orchid pin, $10. Not glass, real peridot. And there we are. Now, where I'm going to be. Well, gosh, every Thursday you're going to find me here with Becky and Becky's Vintage and more. But Marzina, Sunshine Amberzina, is finally feeling better. And we had a little auction today before Glamma's Closet and Becky. So every Monday, I am her moderator at 7 o'clock Central on Monday, and then Thursday at 5 o'clock before Becky. But this coming up week is going to be fun. So Saturday, I will be with Amy Cool Ranch Del Rito. Monday, I'm doing Maria Crafter California Thrifter in the morning, and Ella Community Sale in the afternoon. Save your first. Then I am with Dawn and Teresa on their members auction in the morning, and I will be with Johnny New England Cajun Roots rapid fire round in the afternoon. I will be on Rita's Mashup on the Wednesday, the 21st. Here with Becky and here with Marzina on Thursday. I will be with Aaron and Becky and Anitra on Saturday, the 24th. And I'll go ahead and throw in Tuesday, the 27th. I'll be on the Friends, Two Old Guys Friends auction in the afternoon.
Are you out of breath now?
Yes. And I will do my invoicing every weekend.
All right. It's a little touchy there. I always have to look at it real close and give it a look because it wants to hit, so I have to do escape. I didn't have to this time. I didn't have to escape. My first item was $25 for this beautiful pink opalescent candy dish with a laurel leaf design on the side, no chips or cracks. There's like a bumblebee on the top. And it's 5.5 inches tall with the lid. And that's number 1 for $25. And then I have some vases. They were number 3 and they were choices. So this would be an $8 choice. This one is green flower because it's etched with flowers. It is 7 inches tall. This one is a dark green etched with a grape design. So I call it a grape. And 8 inches tall, dark green with a clear base, blown glass. The last choice is Princess House. It's also $8. It is 10 inches tall with the etched flower on it. 10 inches tall, a clear vase. Number 4 is going to be $6 for a pair of purple wine goblets. Very pretty design. 7 3/4 inches tall. You get 2 of them for $6. Beautiful purple too. Okay. Then next, I have 3 BC glasses, the Caveman from 1970. These are pinched rock glasses. I have this one here. Then I have 2 that are like this. So this one's kind of painted in. That one doesn't have the white painted in. But it is a choice.
You've got a terrible echo.
I think it's Angie.
Oh,
Angie.
I'll turn mine off.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's see. That should have cleared it up. It does happen sometimes. And so we've got the guy that's not colored in. I have 2 of these choice at $6 each, or the one that is colored in with the white. It is signed by Johnny Hart. It does have the pinched in, and these are rocks glasses, and they're 4 inches tall. It's number 6. And set them away for a minute. Number 8 is going to be a little antique, possibly antique. It was made between 1920 and 1930. This little sailor perfume or cologne. I don't know which you would call it, but they called it a perfume. And his eyes have lost some of their paint. It has a plastic brown hat. And this does come off, and there's a small hole. So it would be perfume. It would not be a candy. It would not fit out. Nothing would fit out of that. Okay, and that was $15 for the little sailor. And then I have number 9. I have 4 of these glasses. You can choose how many you want at $5 each. We've got the ant eater with the ants, BC glass. This is also pinched in. This is 3.5 inches tall. It does have the Johnny Hart signature. It's from BC Comics. $5 each. I have a total of 4. Number 10. Oops. There we go. Is Native American wedding vase. Oops, sorry. Number 10, Native American wedding vase. It is 7 3/4 inches tall. It is gray and it is carved back to have like the mountains. And this looks like a Native American with some type of a bird headdress, whether it be, I'm not sure if this is crow, an eagle, falcon, hawk, something like that. Has a hooked beak, so I think it has to eat meat. So I think it would be either between an eagle or a hawk. Anyway, this is $20. Number 10. This out of the way. Okay. Then I have number 11. Number 11 is $15. It's for this purple and white blown glass creamer or pitcher. This is 4.5 inches tall. It's blown glass, beautiful purple with the beautiful white design through it. Number 11, $15. Number 12 is a choice of teacups at $12 each. We have this first one is called on. It's bone china made in England. Beautiful flowers on it. It does say called on bone china made in England. Then I have one that has shamrocks on it. Okay. Almost was a disaster there. Shamrock teacup. And this has Regency, England, bone china on it. Put this here. A little more safety over there for it. Then I have the chrysanthemum one. The chrysanthemum one is Kasuga ware, fine china made in Japan. Flower of the Month series, number 11, chrysanthemum. That's what it does say on both. Then I have the last choice. And I do have 2 of these if you want more than one. These are antique. They're made in Nippon, Morimuro. It's black with gold design. Very pretty. And there's the saucer. It's the same type of design. I said I do have 2 of those if anybody is interested. They're $12 each. And number 13 does have a little chip on the edge, but it's only $5. This is a Fenton ashtray. Colonial green. And you can see the little chip off right there. And right here. Here and here. Kind of got that edge. But it would still be good for a little trinket dish. You sit and put coins in it because you really wouldn't have to worry about it. Number 14 is also $5. It is a Anchor Hawking medallion green bowl, 4.5 inches wide. Number 15, there is a choice of pendants. And this is the Triple Horn of Odin. I believe that's pewter. These are all about 1.5 inches long. We have a zigzag dolphin and waves, 1.5 inches long. And it does say zigzag on the back. It's a brand. We have the Pope Paul VI, Pontiff Maximus, Second Vatican Council is on the back. He was from 1963 to 1978 was when he was Pope. Then the last choice for $8 would be this Craftsman League Cadillac. I think this was on a keychain, but it could put a little jump ring and have it as on a necklace or something, or anything you'd like. Let's see, where am I at here? Number 16 is a Crackle Glass mini little pitcher. This is $10. Number 16. Might be Kanawha glass. I'm not positive on that, though. Oh, lusterware. Put the lusterware over here. Okay, this is a beautiful piece of lusterware for $10. Number 17, $10. Lots of flowers on the orange. It is 8 3/4 inches wide. It does have made in Japan on the back. Beautiful flowers. Lusterware. And the last item that I have available is number 18. It's also $10. It is 5.5 inches wide. It is Silvercrest Benton Small Compote. It is 3 3/4 inches tall. Number 18 for $10. Okay, Patty Rose, I see you for number 11 and the Pope pendant. Thank you. And I can bring us all up to number 11. Oh, number 11 was the creamer, right? Let me see. Back up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's really pretty. I'm glad somebody got that. That and the Pope. Thank you very much. All right. And let's see. Oh, where am I going to be? I forgot to do that, right? I think Brandy's muted.
I'm still muted. I was going to say, remember that if you saw something tonight, think about it. Email us. Reach out to us.
Please.
I always hold everything for about 24 hours because people do think about it, and then, we'll email.
Yeah.
Yep.
Angie's email is angiesoddities@yahoo.com. I know it's
Very simple. Angie's Oddities.
Yeah, and ours are
yahoo.com. Yep. I don't know why it didn't put mine this time. It usually does. I must have done something.
You have to type it in when you come in. You have to.
I thought it was, but that's okay.
I thought it was before too.
I'll do it next week because guess what? They're letting me come back next week.
Yeah.
And next week I won't have a head cold, so I won't sound like this.
But you still have kitties.
Saturday, I'm going to be on with Aaron Proctor, the Ephemeral Guy, at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do a Whatnot show on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, I'm going to be on New England Cajun Roots, Johnny's channel, Friends and Family Community Sale. I know that starts earlier in the day, but I'm going to be on at 2 p.m. Pacific time. But there's a lot of other sellers before me and a lot after me, and Angie and Randy are going to be on there too. So join us all. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be on with Maria, California Thrifter at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, Thursday, Angie's Oddities and Aaron Proctor. And I'm also going to be on the 27th with Two Old Guys, Friends Selling with Friends.
Woohoo! Boy, you got a full schedule, girl.
Trying. And I am going to be working on invoicing tomorrow and trying to get caught up with everything. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I so appreciate it, as do we all.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
And have a wonderful evening and sweet dreams, everybody.
Sweet dreams. Have a great weekend.